Yes, people, welcome to the Watch Along Show on Soccer Perspective. I hope you're all doing well. And the game, again, should have started by now. I'm not sure where the delay is coming from. 9:30 and it's 9:32 my time. It has started already again. So let's go, let's do this. Good luck to us. Hopefully we win at this one. It will be a good reset for us. I'm hoping that happens. So let's see how well the boys do. I'm going to share the link so that anybody that has time can come join me on the show. Just quickly invite quickly. Yeah, and I'll be looking out for your comments in the chat. If you haven't, again, if you're coming in, please, yes, again, do drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And early, again, a free kick opportunity, a dead ball situation opportunity for Bournemouth. And they're really good at that. Hopefully they don't get a goal. Let me see what we can do here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, you Blues. Let's do it. Let's go. So I'm going to open it on because this one probably a few seconds late. It's 1:41. Okay, around 10 seconds late. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, you Blues, let's go. Nice ball there from Havertz. Put it in the box, man. Come on. Come on. You wasted time unnecessarily. You had the opportunity to just put it in the box. Nice. Okay, let me see. 250, 240. Okay. Okay, I'm not far behind, a few seconds behind. That's why I'm going to change where I do the watch along show from the TV. Usually, can live pictures. I think I'm going to prefer that. Again, if you're watching, if you haven't, please do take a second to drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Jorginho is captain in the side for the day. A free kick from this distance reminds me of Alex when we had him. Alex, David Luiz. Who again did we have at the club? Again, those two again you can say are the best on record taking good penalties from that range. Let me see. Let me say again, so bad when you cannot keep yourself on side from a. Yeah, that's hilarious. Really, that shouldn't be happening. Yeah, that to me is lack of concentration. If you want to see it that way, it shouldn't be happening. Again, if you're watching, if you haven't, take a second to drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We've gained about 2 subscribers more immediately. Some of them probably coming from the transfer videos I made. But yeah, thank you so much. Again, the likes go a long way for the channel. Yeah, good exchange. Again, a good switch in there from Jorginho from the middle section to the right-hand side where Rich James is. Yeah, Thiago Silva is limping. Pulisic is actually on the left-hand side, not really on the right-hand side, like talked about. Oh, is this again? I think it's a fluid approach. That's why again you see one player on the other position. Next thing you see him in another position. I hope Thiago Silva is fine. A good thing Chalobah is on the bench, so if something is wrong, he can always come in. Yeah, it's a very, very fluid approach. I'm trying to find out again. Even it's still, yeah. It's a hybrid approach too. As we're attacking, we have Koulibaly on the right hand side, Thiago Silva central, and like just like Declad explained, and Kukurea in the left center back position. No, so Starling wing back, like Declad explained, really. Yeah, it's a hybrid approach. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, you Blues. Nice distribution there from Kepas usual. I think, yeah. See Koulibaly's versatility, and it's this age. Wow, nice playing out from the back like that. Let's go, but we need a goal. We've played well so far, again, but nothing really productive. Come on, guys. Ooh, nice try. These guys are really not defending as deep as I thought they would be. I don't think again all the noise that Koulibaly will be leaving the club in the summer. I don't see that happening. He's played quite well in this game, and again, even though he's on the right hand side. Come here, open it up. Good pressure there from Kai. Good pressure there. He looks at again. Our players all look very fresh. Yeah, put it in the box. Come on! Oh my goodness! When you're buying a left center back, you will have stories about a players leaving. Yeah, exactly. Again, I think that's very correct. The reason why they're talking about him leaving is that we're buying left center back. Plus, we're looking at Vadio, who's capable of playing in that position. So again, it makes it easier for the media or the Twitter journalists to cook up stories that people will be interested at. Again, looking at because the question will always, okay, who's leaving since we're signing this player? I don't think the club will let Koulibaly go. And plus, the rumors are you could say rumors stem from Italian outlets who thinking, okay, maybe he struggled again. Who believe that Koulibaly has that he has struggled in the Premier League, and as such, will be looking for a way out. So it makes it easier for them to come say, oh, you know what, we should go get him. But that's by the way. Again, come on, people, let's go, let's go, let's go. And thank you again for the subscribers and the likes. But I think we can be doing better than again. How many likes? Let me get the correct number quickly. If you haven't, please do take a second to drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate that. Let me see how many likes do we have. We should be doing better than that. Yeah, we have again just 2 likes. Come on, people. We should be doing better than 2 likes. If you haven't, please do take a second to drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Nice, nice, nice. Again, nice reading of the game there from Jorginho. So what you like about him, I think at the moment he's one of our best players who can't do otherwise. Let's go, let's go, let's go, people. If you're watching, if you haven't, drop a like on the stream, please, and help us again reach more people. Because the more you like the stream, the more the YouTube algorithm will be triggered and more people will be able to reach. Let me see. This one is 1044. Oh, okay. This one is even again. I think this one is well connected. So I like this one. So I'm using this one for replays and without waiting for the TV to show the replay. Yep. But surprisingly, Bournemouth hasn't again. They haven't defended deep as I thought they'd be doing. They played well too. Mm. Come on! Nice try, though. Nice try, though. Even though he was sliding, he was falling, and again, and at the same time he took that shot. Again, that's commitment for me, and I love it. Oof! Nice try from Christian Pulisic there. That wasn't easy because he was already again a falling, and he still would manage to take that shot. That wasn't easy, really. Good play, good play, good play from Christian Pulisic. No, that was never a foul. You think? I'll look at it again. Then what's the VAR doing if they don't look at it? I want to see that again, really. But I'm surprised they didn't. The VAR did they even look at it? I have three screens, but I missed it in all of them because I was paying attention to again the most recent play. He pulls his shirt. Why did I miss it? Let's go. Put it in the box. Come on, put it in the box, Stalin. Nice. Oh, they did, which makes it worse. Hmm. That was a good crossing by Raheem Sterling, but Kai again the bomber defender his head up moved it away from Kai Havertz. Yeah, it was a pull in the again. Yeah, that's enough to bring him down. So why wasn't that a penalty really? Yeah, he pulled him. He pulled him probably because he let it go quickly. They didn't pay attention to it, but again, we should be doing better than this. Really, that's laughable of officiating. If we're being honest, how wasn't that a penalty? Wow, I can't believe that. See how much difference a real difference makes because it's on the pitch. That's again, wow. Yeah, I'm seeing this a goal and I haven't seen it. Unfortunately, my screen is now late. Come on! I hate seeing it late. I hate seeing this goes late. It was again, I was ahead of board on the screen, But yeah, again, I'm waiting to see what sort of goal it is, really. Wow, what a finish. What a finish, King Kai. Brilliant, brilliant finish there. Brilliant finish. Let them talk. Let them talk. Brilliant finish. Who's assist? Who? Oh, good cross. Good one time. Good one time cross from Raheem Sterling. Yeah, beautiful play from the team overall. You gotta love it. Wow. Wow. Very well taken. Very well taken. Again, taking goal there, right there. And an excellent cross from Raheem Sterling. I gotta give him that. Bobby, how are you doing, brother? Again, good afternoon. What time
Yeah,
is
I'm
it?
good, coach.
Okay, you
It's
sound excited. You sound
it's
excited.
evening. Well, it's nice we've scored, isn't it? I wasn't really, I didn't know what to expect, coach. The whole team is
Yeah,
is more of the same, really, apart from midfield, which we did need to make a change to.
yeah,
But there's a long way to go. But so far, they seem to be more in control than not in control. If you know what I mean.
yeah, yeah.
But
We played quite well, and we should have had a penalty. It was
yeah,
because of yeah.
it was a penalty. I'm watching it with family in the living
Hmm.
room,
Hmm.
and some of them are saying no, it wasn't a penalty, and
No,
I'm
it
like,
would have.
definitely, this was a pen.
Yeah,
Uh,
because
let's see.
the rule says the slightest of touches or something like that. Again, but he took his hand quickly. Maybe they didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah, yeah. So who've we got there? Is it just you and me today
Just you and me. Nobody else has joined. But we did the
at the
pregame show, and
moment?
we had about 8 people during the pregame show. Roger likes to join again during first half break and after the game.
Yeah, I think we've got some people at the stadium as well. So
Hmm.
um,
I'm sure. I'm sure
I was meant to.
DJ will most likely be at the stadium.
Yeah, I was meant to be working, but I'm not feeling too good, so I'm not there
Hmm.
today. Maybe my next one will be the New Year's game. I think we're playing the game is it New Year's Day. Or,
Yeah. Any news as to why Mendy isn't even on the bench?
I don't know. He's not even on the bench. Maybe he's sulking.
Possibly.
I don't
Again,
think
this
we
again.
should. We should pay attention to any of that. We haven't got time. We need to rebuild this team. We need the best. We need players on form.
Hmm.
And if you're not good enough, making all these demands, maybe he
Yeah.
wants to leave. And maybe if he wants to leave, perhaps he should be. There may be some team that will be happy to play him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Yeah. I gotta say again, a brilliant cross there from Raheem Sterling. One time cross. He didn't waste time as usual. He looks again. The players all look fresh, and Kai has been brilliant since the game started. The only person I gotta say is still missing is Mason Mount. But the game just started. We're just having 18 minutes into the game. There's a chance again. We see him doing well. I hope he does well in this game because we can't do otherwise, really, except if we're going to give Conor Gallagher a chance. Lawler says, "Congrats, coach. Thank you so much, my friend. Nice goal. Again, a
If
well taken
anyone wants
goal.
coffee.
The assist, especially, I appreciate that from Raheem Sterling. I have to be honest. As I always say, you can have the best equipment in the world, but if you have a fool using it like the VAR officials, then it's no good. Yeah, I was thinking they didn't check it, but I saw it myself. They checked it, so it doesn't make any sort of sense that it wasn't awarded a penalty. We weren't awarded the penalty. Come on, Kai, let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice play so far. Again, very enjoyable. Even more open than I thought it'd be because I was thinking they were going to defend deep. Who's on the ground? I hope he's okay. Wow. I hope he's okay because again, we're very thin, really, if we're being honest. Zakaria can cause us a problem there. He was pulling a man's shirt in the penalty area. Wow. You should be careful because against us, they'll give a penalty one time. Yeah, it's a wonderful low cross from Raheem Sterling to set up the goal again, and it was perfectly weighted for Havertz to run straight onto.
I
Yeah,
don't think Raheem has played well. Yeah, the cross was good, but before then, it's been the same old clumsy,
and yeah,
uncertain
and
Raheem.
reluctance to put in a cross.
Daddy, who's number 20 in Chelsea?
Wait, let me see.
Because he got injury.
Oh, is there somebody injured?
Yeah, somebody's on the ground. I'm not sure who's that. It looks like it's Zakaria.
Oh,
Yeah, it's looking like it's Zakaria. I hope he's okay. Again, it's taking a while. It doesn't look like that's not a good sign. I hope it is just be again maybe them just finding out that he's okay to carry him. Yeah, it was Zakaria, and I gotta say he was lucky too because he was pulling the opponent's shirt. Had they seen it or had the player falling, that might have led to us again considering a penalty. Really, we need to win this one because this is one of the two games we think again on paper we should be winning. But recent form, we lost how many games in a row? 4 games in a row. And to them, I think they won their last 2 games or they lost just 2 games in a row. Where am I gonna see that? Yeah, again, they lost one. We lost 4 in a row. They won two in between 4 games, in between 5 games. Yeah. So recent form, they've done better and they've scored more goals than us. But I hope that changes. We've had time to solve the issues, the problems we had before that World Cup break. So I hope, yeah, Graham Potter has done his homework. But so far, we've played well, defended well too, and Zakaria has done well protecting the defense. But he should be careful on when he pulls up on opposition players' shirt.
honestly, coach,
Hmm.
I'm getting more and more
We don't watch.
concerned about Mason Mount every game. I mean, what is he doing? What is Mount really bringing on this field? Uh,
I get
I
your
don't,
argument, but go ahead when you're done talking. I wanted to say something to you,
Daddy, we don't.
and it
yeah, I
looks like
mean,
he just scored. Really,
Havertz is the offensive player that's showing him, okay, he's messing about now. See, go. Look at that. I was having a go at Mount, and what did he do? He goes
and you're laughing at yourself as you're talking about it, Bobby.
yeah, and that was well taken.
Here's the thing, Bobby. Something I wanted to say about Mount. Yeah, fine finish there. Something I wanted to say. I think Mount's biggest problem is that again, the fans, the managers he's played under, especially again in England, they don't look beyond his industry. They don't look beyond again. They don't recognize again. He's a player he's still very young and is still developing. They need to focus a bit more on his development, and that issue of managers focusing on again on his industry again was one of the reasons why Thomas Tuchel played him even when you could see that again he's mentally tired. But Mount is that player. No matter how mentally tired he is, if he's on the pitch, he'll keep running even for 120 minutes. So that hasn't helped his development really. He's a very again he's a good player. As much as I don't think he's the best at Chelsea, he's technically gifted and can be again develop into again a world class player, but managers has to pay attention to his ability and the fact that he's still young and pay attention to his development, not just his industry. I think that has been detrimental to him developing into that player we're all expecting to be really. I don't know if you understand my argument.
Yeah, I mean, a lot. I know a lot has to do with his age, and the fact that he gets overplayed.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, but it's frustrating sometimes when in the position he plays, he can do and should do better, and
Hmm.
he's not doing it. But he's scored now. Maybe that's what he needed. Maybe that would pick him
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
And again, you can say his issue is also the same as and in the case of Kai Havertz is that two of them they haven't played consistently at a particular position. If yeah, and they're still very young players. That doesn't again that hasn't been helpful too. So if they play consistently at a particular position, then you see them putting out consistent performances. But I hope that changes on the ground, Potter. I mean, I gotta say, Kepa is just different from Mendy. His again, calmness on the ball, even no matter the pressure, that's very different, really. Yep, Lola says, "Wow, beautiful goal again. Not just beauty again. It wasn't about power. It was about placement. That it was well
Well,
taken.
both, because if it didn't have the power, they wouldn't have, the keeper would have
Mhm.
got to it. So
Yeah, a bit of both. Yeah, and again, the pace on the ball
not
because
that,
yeah,
yeah, I mean they're not playing badly. I mean they could do better.
mhm.
I still are they playing a two-man midfield or three-man? What, I'm not sure. Zakaria and Jorginho for sure, but I don't know. Is Mount floating in there? Pulisic seems to float in there.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what the midfield is
the
doing.
front line is fluid. You can see Sterling drift to the central area while Mount goes to the left. You can see Pulisic come central while Mount comes to the left again. But in the middle area, I think it's 2 6s. We're still playing 2 6s. Where you see again, it's a hybrid approach in the sense if for attacking, you have Thiago Silva central and what's his name, Koulibaly on the right and Kukurea on the left as the left center back player. So yeah, it's a hybrid approach really, but very fluid in the attacking area. That's why it seems as if again every now and then it looks like it's Pulisic is central. Wow, that was close. We're lucky there. I hope we don't concede. Yeah. So here's the thing: if if this was given as a foul against Pulisic, why wasn't that a penalty? Let's see again. Come on, let's go, let's go,
No, it
let's
was
get one more.
outside. It was outside the box though.
Yeah, it was, but I'm saying if this was a foul, really, a foul is a foul, and you're saying that one that you're saying was a foul again you're saying it was outside the box, the one against Pulisic. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but those are the inconsistencies, aren't they?
Yeah, let's go. Come on, Captain America. Nice play there. Oh my, he's on the ground. I hope he's okay. I really do hope he's okay. Was that a collision there? Did you see what happened there, Bobby? Let me see. Ooh, that doesn't look good. I hope he's fine. Really. Again, it doesn't look good in the sense how he's hitting the carpet. I hope he's not injured because and the only option will be to bring in Mari Hutchinson. Um, yeah, let's see what happens.
Mecca can come on.
And Bobby, I have
Um,
to agree with you. Even though Raheem Sterling he has an assist, I think it's been poor. Really, taking too much time to make a decision. And in one occasion, he got entangled. Wow, that was brilliantly taken by Mount. He used the defending player as a cover, so the goalkeeper didn't see it late. Fine finish from him, really.
yeah, what happened?
I
What
think
is
again,
the?
the guy kicked him on his feet. I hope he's okay, but so far it doesn't look good. He's made of glass. It says how funny again, laughing out loud. How funny in the how funny is the second most ripped on a player during the World Cup scores? Yeah, that's ironic. And the funniest is that Bobby was still actually talking, saying how he hasn't seen him in the game, and boom, he scored. He hasn't even. He was still talking about him, and he scored. Yeah, but that's one thing you see again from him every now and then. I hope again maybe like as Bobby said, maybe that's what all he needs is to score a goal. Maybe that again we see a change in form towards again the right direction. I hope that happens because the true remains he can be actually be doing better than he's done of late. The past 3-4 months, it's been awful, really. But that doesn't mean he's a bad player. Something maybe again he's been overplayed and needs a long break from football. That was poor from Jorginho. He was quite lucky again as Zakaria was there to stop that guy from attacking us. Nice. Put it in the box, man. Come on. Which one of this again? This one is how many seconds late? 9 seconds late. Okay, this one is quicker now. It fluctuates really. And Kukure, surprisingly, he's been one of the best players on the pitch today. Let's go. One more, one more, one more. One more. Yeah, we need that cushion. One more goal. Declared says again, I still don't feel at ease. Bomb with nothing to lose has been a pretty deadly. Yep. Again, very physical too. But with 2 goals, I think we're fine. We just need a third. If we can get that third goal before going into the break, I think it would do us a world of good. I've learned to say that from Bobby. World of good. That was. Come on.
Look, this is what annoys me. You see, these guys, all this Chelsea, they need to get rough. They're always getting hurt and all this. If people are kicking you, you do some of the kicking. You know, some of the dark arts.
Yeah, we're not a physical side really, and that's why that's why you could say physicality is the reason why we've always struggled against Bournemouth, and they still have again. For us, we still have mainly the crop of players that struggle against teams that play again a physical that employ a physical approach to the game or that play again a high octane football. It's the same crop of players, so yeah, that will always be an issue. In your case, you always mention how we don't have top players in the team. So I'm sure you'd be happy about us looking at Badiashile. I don't know if it's pronounced Badiashile or Badiashile because he's a tall guy, really. Yeah, you see, we've struggled to deal with teams that play a physical game. Oh, what a pass from Thiago Silva. Oh, come on now. Sterling again gives
I
it
think
away.
it's offside, coach.
But even at that, Sterling already gave it away before we realized it
Oh
was off.
man, this referee is, we're back to this same thing. What is that? That's no foul. He played the
Yeah.
ball.
Let's go, people. Let's go. Bobby declared is saying big up to you. He says again, Bobby is turning him out talking about getting rough. But again, Bobby is
Who's
correct,
that?
really. Yeah.
No,
I
you
don't.
have to be able to give as good as you get. Can
Yeah.
you imagine kicking someone like Michael Essien or Michael Ballack or these were hard men.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
Mikel, he wasn't a physical player, but he could give as good as he got.
Yeah. He can. He
There are
can
little
deal with
things that you
physicality.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, little things that you do that aren't quite fouls, but you're stamping your authority on the opposition. But
I gotta say, Kepa has really improved so much. He commands his area very well. Doesn't wait for the defenders to take care of the situation. Whenever necessary, he comes out. What the story would be if he ends up staying at Chelsea long term. I think he's done quite well for himself, really. And something I heard about Mendy, I'm going to keep talking about it, but I really need to see that video myself, where a journalist asked him, "Is it true he needs to work on his distribution?" And his response was that he doesn't think that's the truth. To me, that's arrogance. And to solve a problem, you have to first of all recognize you have a problem. That was a good play there from Zakaria, carrying the ball forward. Oof. Come on, we need a third goal, really. I don't see how these guys will come back into this if we continue playing like this, but we need again, one more goal to finish it off early. Let's go. So far, so good. 35-51, 35. Okay, this one is par. This one is correct. I hope it doesn't drop late again. So I'll be looking at that one mainly. That was too easy for that Bournemouth player. Hmm. Good, nice from Zachariah. Wow. Bobby, do you see the job Zachariah is doing there, cleaning up again, reading the game very well, being at the right place at the right time? Because had he not been there, what's this guy's name? He would have been one on one with our goalkeeper, or even yeah, I probably would have been a goal. So very well done by Zachariah. But please let him not pull on anybody's shirt again, so we don't concede a penalty. Let's go. And if you're watching, please, if you haven't, take a second to drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Please, again, the likes do go a long way for the channel. Thank you so much again. It's actually growing faster than Chelsea Perspective did. 294 subscribers, even though, again, we haven't streamed in a while and I haven't released quite a lot of video on this particular channel still. Thank you for all your support. Good to see that Thiago Silva is actually fine. Nice play there and a foul drawn. Yeah, my guy to say Zakaria, he's been great, really. He's done quite well. Reads the game very well. And still was able to carry the ball very well and progresses the ball very well, too. It looks like Pulisic may well be done for the day. Let's see what happens. And who comes in for him? I think the most likely will be Omari Hutchinson. Yeah, he looks in pain. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay, really. Because he's done very well in this game. Oh my goodness. I have never seen the fan base that not trust our team as much as we don't trust this team. And it got worse on the ground, Potter. Again, I feel like our players are falling
You
apart.
can't
Yeah,
trust them. Look at how they're playing at the back.
yeah,
You know, all this silly passing the ball and, you know, the referee blowing everything against us. That is a foul from the defender on Pulisic. But because on Havertz. But because Havertz falls on top of him, the referee blows for them.
yeah,
We're back to the Premier League and all these dodgy things.
yeah. No. What? Again, what I'm saying, again, I think Declan is right. And it's something you talked about already. It looks like we're falling apart. It does really. Tinko Silva is, again, he's still walking gingerly again. It looks look like he's hurt and it's just carrying on for the sake of it. So I'm not sure what's going on, really. Yeah, it just look that's the case. I feel like our players are falling apart. I feel the same too. I hope that's not the case. That's why I hopefully we'll get one more goal now.
I'm not listening to Pulisic. What happened? I didn't even see what happened. Nothing happened. He's
You can
always
say
getting
nothing
hurt.
happened,
Every
but
little thing he gets hurt.
yeah, he's a player that's
Uh,
made of glass. The first one was that the guy tackled him, and I think the guy got the ball actually, but probably his leg hit him somewhere on the shin. I'm not sure where, and he was hitting the carpet like he's dead already. Nice. Now make a good pass from it. Let's go. Oh, confusion there. He did this. Oh my word. Yeah, Thiago Silva read the game very well. Nice, nice, nice there.
This referee is just,
He seemed
I'm
confused.
I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he did that. They've been getting a lot of that, and it's blown against them. So if you're going to get a foul, make sure it's a good one.
Hmm. Yeah, that from Harvard, as much as it's dangerous, again, it wasn't intentional, really. Um, yeah, again, Glenn, you forgot a third where Potter just. I'm not gonna talk about that. I didn't realize that there was a watch along. Next time, leave a plug at the end of pretty much. Okay, Miguel. I hope you're doing well, brother. What I did was again redirect people from the other show to this one. Again, it was again an automated process. So yeah, but next time I'll do that. Just need another go. We need another one. If we get a third, I think that's it. They'll be all out to, again to at least cancel a few or try to equalize, and then they'll be very open. Just need another goal again. Yeah, we need that. Two nice goals, well taken goals. Wasn't really about power, but placement. And again, yeah, I love that. Let's of this half with super focus and defensive shape and application because we've been everywhere really. So yeah, good observation there. Zakaria, man, he's done quite well in cleaning up the whole thing there. He's read the game quite
Well,
well too.
the whole the back line is not doing well, Coach.
Yeah, we
You're
seem to be
playing
everywhere.
in the
Yeah.
back when just put the ball over the top, and have a runner. There's place it over the top. Have one of these so-called Sterling or whoever
Mhm.
it is run. That's what they're there for. All
Yeah.
this shaky stuff and nonsense stuff they do at the back, and that's probably why they don't even have um, uh, Mendy on the bench. Because if it's Mendy, by now he would have done something stupid
Hmm.
and given away the ball. You're playing to the goalkeeper all the time.
Yeah, he panics too.
Yeah,
Yeah, he panics too. In Dean, I'm not sure what
I,
the
I,
plan is
re-
referring to. Go ahead.
I really want to see a midfielder come in. Yeah.
Yeah,
And another thing, playing this
mhm.
two-man midfield is rubbish. You can't get past. Look what Thiago Silva just did. It's nonsense. You
He's made
can't
two
get
serious
past the.
mistakes. Yeah. Oh
Yeah, you
my
can't
goodness,
get past
I'm
the.
just seeing it. He's made two serious
Yeah,
mistakes.
have
I'm
penalty.
not sure what's going
Oh,
on there. Yeah, I just again, yeah, I have two screens. So one comes very late. Two of them, one comes. Come on, Kai, come on!
no.
Oh,
He said it's a foul
come
against Chelsea.
on!
This referee
No,
is
they should
just,
look at it again. If anything, it was a foul against Kai.
no,
Let me
he's
see it
so
again.
biased. You can't
No,
have
that
these
wasn't a foul,
people.
really.
You can't have these people officiating English games. You
That
can't.
wasn't
You
a
look at
foul.
the.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
You can't. This
I-
is
I'm afraid,
why.
yeah.
I'm already fed up. I'm already fed up. Bring back the World Cup. Let's watch some proper officiating.
What is that, really? Oh, because again, it didn't read. Really? I thought I did it. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Next time I'll talk about it.
It's a
very
clear
silly.
and obvious bias, as they say.
You could, yeah, you
You
could
know,
say that's
it's
the case, really, because that was poor. Nothing
so
wrong
one
there with
penalty
what Kai
denied,
Havertz did.
one goal denied.
Wow. Ref doesn't have hair, so raindrops fall directly in his. And here he isn't seeing well. Okay, I get it. Again, please, if you're watching, if you haven't, drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, the likes do go a long way.
Oh, you guys hear me?
Yeah, Taiwo can hear you. Yeah.
So I came on to ask the opinions about, do you think the push, not the push, the pull on Pulisic was a penalty?
I think he was. It should be because again, the rule is that the slightest of touches, and Pulisic was in motion, so that's enough to bring him down. Put it in the box. Come on. Oh,
Oh, that
oh.
we're doing quite well. I have another question. Do you think, do you
Mhm.
see a difference?
Sorry, what's the question?
Do you see a difference in the way we
Oh, in the
play,
way we play.
yeah, in the approach? Because I think we're getting past the Bournemouth defense quite easily. We're finding spaces when they seem quite tight, although they're a bit high.
It's hard to tell, really, Ty. I have to pay attention again. If
Yeah,
anything, I would say our players look fresh.
yeah.
If
Oh my God,
anything,
this is
so
3-0.
far.
Oh, what? Oh my God, I love that. Ooh. That's beautiful. Pulisic, Jorginho to Pulisic to Sterling, and then Sterling took a shot and was saved.
Yeah, I'm just saying it. Wow, the play there was
That was
beautiful, really. And Declan, if you're watching, I think the better approach is fluidity, really. I don't see Aubameyang. I think would have struggled because this is a pacey game, really. I think the selection has proven to be again a good one, given how fluid we are in the front, and again the front three, how fluid their play is, and how they've seamlessly actually beaten the Bournemouth defense. I think the end product has been the issue, but not really bad misses. Really, they've done quite well. The class says I don't
Jorginho.
think a Silva will start the second half. It looks like that because he started struggling since around the 18th minute, really. So I'm surprised he's still on the pitch. And why Chalobah didn't start, I didn't know. I didn't meet. Had that been what's then Porter? If Chalobah was fit, I wouldn't start. I wouldn't start Thiago Silva. It will always be a risk. I don't think. Because this is a physical game. Alba would have had a hat trick. You think so? I don't think so, really.
I don't think Aubameyang would really shock. The thing with Aubameyang, you need to find him with runs, and we've been trying to do that. We did that with Havertz for 3 of the opportunities that we made. So maybe, I mean, he's not the quickest, so he's not as quick as he was before. So that would have been an issue. But the link up play and everything, I think in terms of that, Aubameyang probably would have gotten a goal or had a chance at goal.
Yeah. And the class says here again, we're still missing a good chances, which means Aubameyang would have struggled. So the fluid approach at this point is the better approach. Since we're still missing good clear-cut chances, Aubameyang would have struggled if you get what I mean.
Okay, halftime. Thank God.
Yeah, the half again. We're halftime now. Let's look at the numbers and see how well everybody have done. And I believe Declan. I don't think Thiago Silva comes in again. He's been struggling. Let's see. Look at the numbers.
11.
Sorry.
He's been struggling from the 11th minute. The camera caught him when he was limping.
Not even 18th.
So yeah. I don't know, man. I think I don't know if he's fully recovered because I think they said he picked up a knock with Brazil. So I'm not sure. It's interesting.
Yeah, again, it's a brilliant half for Kai Havertz, an assist and a goal for Mason Mount. Yeah, and Bobby, you're correct. The rating here shows that really the two centre halves have struggled. Probably this isn't something we've done playing two of them together and with Koulibaly on the right hand side, because this is actually a fluid approach. Because if we're attacking in the attacking phase, we have Cucurella in the left centre back position, Thiago Silva central with Koulibaly in the right centre back position, while Reece James is further forward attacking. So I think we struggled a bit. Really, it hasn't really worked well. It's been a bit of confusion, and on occasions, I think Zakaria should have a better rating than 6.2. He's been one of the better players on the pitch. He saved us on occasions. Good last ditch tackle. Mason Mount, yeah, Raheem Sterling, even though he has an assist, I still say he's sometimes wasted opportunities by trying to dribble unnecessarily and has given the ball up. Let's look at the statistics, really, the numbers here. So far, yeah, not surprising. Expected XG is 1.2 for Chelsea and 0.03 for Bournemouth. Seven total shots for us, one for them. Big chances, 2-0 for them. Big chances missed, one. Which one was that? Who missed that big chance? I don't remember. Accurate passes, 295. Again, 89%. That's not bad. 108 for them, 76%. Six fouls committed apiece, both teams. Two offsides. Okay. Corners, three fours and three for them. I didn't even know they had up to three corners. But just quickly, let me see what Mika is saying here. Reece James has been different himself on the right side. Oh yeah, you can't doubt how the spread, how much of a difference is made. I think here's the reason why we're playing well. Actually, the way he executes that wing back role, again, nobody in the team does it as well as him. So yeah, he's made quite a difference. I think Bobby said I'll be right back, and and I heard him grab his tire iron and jump in his car heading to start, which is where you are, coach. You think? I get it. Yeah. If you're watching, if you haven't, please drop a like on the stream and subscribe to this channel. If you haven't, we have just 5 likes, and we should be doing better than that. Let's look at the players' numbers. To me, it's been again a near excellent half, except that we should be scoring more goals. And again, from the officiating aspect of the whole thing, I think the referee has been poor. We should have had a penalty, and yeah, again, but I'm not going to get into that. Let's look at the player performances. Kukurea, we've seen how well he did today. He's done quite well, really. He's been one of the better players on the pitch. 7.5. Who's the highest rated? First of all, let me look at that. Okay. Excuse me for the cough. 8.3 Kai Havertz, which makes sense. A goal and assist, so that makes sense. So I really want to see Kukurea's numbers, which I've always argued. The issue hasn't always been him. In those games that he's struggled, I think everything comes down to where he's deployed. And again, the pairing in the back line, plus how many changes we have in the back line. So let's look at his numbers overall. He has again 7.5 rating, accurate pass rate 35 out of 40, 88. That's not bad. Chances created 1, expected goals 0.1, 2. Forget about the fantasy point. Touches 47, passes into the final third 3. To me, that's low. That should be higher, really, because again, this is reflective of how cautious he's been. Seemed to be a bit reluctant again again, always opt for the safer options if players come on him. But I know he can do better than that. But probably trying not to make too many mistakes in this case. Let's see what we have there. Accurate long balls, 2 out of 5. Oh, that's a bit poor. Defense, 1 out of 2 tackles, 50%. Last man tackle 1. Yeah, I think, did I remember that? I think I remember that one. Clearance 1, recoveries 5. Dribbles 1, ground duels 1, 2 out of 3, 67%. That's not bad. I think that's it for him. I want to see the numbers of James. Let's see how much of, again, we've seen, even if his numbers doesn't, again, measure my expectation, I still understand fully well that he's made a huge difference there. 6.9 rating, I think it should be better. Total shots, 2. Accurate passes, 32 out of 37. That's near excellent, really. Expected goals are 0.17. Expected goals on target, 0.11. Expected assist, 0.1. And let me just be quick about it. Shot accuracy, 1 out of 1. Again, touches 52. Let me look at defense. Accurate long balls, 2 out of 3. That's near excellent, 2. Tackles, 1 out of 2. Recoveries, 2. Dribbles, 1. Ground duels 1, 3 out of 5, 60%. That's not bad. I want to look at Zachariah, then Ty. I'll come to you guys to get your opinion. I think he should rate better than that. He had again 2, you could say, last ditch clearances. Let's see if I'm correct here. Let me go to the defensive aspect of the whole thing. Tackles 1 out of 100%. That's fine. Touches 27. Dispossessed 3 times. That's poor, really. Clearances 2. Recoveries to dribble past 1 time. Ground duels 1 out of 5. Ooh, that's poor. But again, some good last ditch tackles to me that I value that over everything I'm looking at on the screen here. Let me see, Kimzo. Kimzo, I know, yeah, you're surprised because you don't believe it's a game we're gonna win. Correct me if I'm wrong, but nice to see you, Kimzo. I hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for finding the time to join the show. Here we have who again says we're back. What a performance! Yeah, I'm not gonna say we're back with that one. We still have a much more difficult games to play in a few days. Potter, my manager. Wow, that's again. That's how quickly you switch from being negative to being positive. Okay, I'll take
That
it.
wasn't me, coach.
There was a falling. There was a falling player before the break for the disallowed policy goal. Question is, if that was not a foul, then again a goal should have stood. Yeah, exactly. That makes it. That's a solid argument as to what we're seeing. Aubameyang should come on. Silva looks injured. Aubameyang, I think he'll be starved of service. I don't think he'd do well in this game, really. I think I prefer having a more fluid attack as we have now. Although Aubameyang himself is capable of being part of a fluid front three, he's not your typical traditional striker. He can drop deep, participate in the play. I think he would do well too. Pulisic robbed. Yep, that's again the same thing Mikhail argued. Just quickly, because Ty has again he's had time to talk and Bobby has talked quickly. Roger, your thoughts on the first half so far?
I thought it was as I expected it to be. I thought Zakaria's grade is pathetic. I thought he's playing much better than his numbers indicate.
Yeah.
I thought he's had a really solid game. I'm pleasantly surprised. I just saw the replay of the first goal. That pass was very Trent Alexander-Arnold-esque.
The pass from your cousin.
Yeah, sublime, absolutely gorgeous. You know, I thought, and I'm really perplexed. I'm
just
so
go ahead. I'll be back in 20 seconds.
I'm so fed up with VAR. It seems, and listen, we're winning, so you can't say I'm being a sore loser. But it seems that we don't get the calls with VAR. If that's going to transpire consistently, get rid of it. You know, I'm obviously being facetious here, but the call against Spurs still irks me. That to me is a penalty all day long against Thingy Bob. I forgot his name.
And the goal. And the goal.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, let's just pick the first
the other one as well.
So let's pick the first one. I mean, if that's not then get rid of VAR. If you can't say that that's not a pull on the shirt, and I'm just watching the second one where Pulisic scores, that's not a foul. It's a coming together. Yes, you can always interpret. Everything can be interpreted one way. But what is it going to take for a player to pull out a 44 Magnum and shoot someone in the knee and then go to replay? Come on, it's obscene. This is a joke. It's no way can that not be called a penalty. I think it's not so much the ref, it's the VAR. At least I believe the VAR should be saying, go to the screen and quickly look at it. You know, and listen, had Bournemouth attacked and we did the same to them in that same instance, and that was Bournemouth, I would say, you know what, coach, that's a penalty. I'm not just saying it because I'm a Chelsea fan, but it's seemingly always the same. And then, yes, you're right, Bobby. The second one, I don't get it. And if Bournemouth, yet again, it was Bournemouth that we're talking about, I'd say, yeah, you know what, we got lucky because that's not a foul. They should have scored. I'm being honest. I'm being unbiased here. It's yes, I'm wearing blue-colored glasses, but let's look at it, you know, logically. These are pathetic calls, coach.
Yeah, it's been the officiating has been awful, really.
Ray Charles could see this.
Yeah,
come on, it's putrid.
Yeah, Bobby, how about you again? What do you think about the first half so far? I want us to finish talking before we start looking at the numbers for the likes of Mason Mount and Kai Havertz again.
The first half, has been acceptable. I think most of us were not really optimistic based on what we saw before the break, but so far it's been acceptable. I wouldn't say it's brilliant, but disappointingly. Sorry.
What you mean, we white man?
Well, I guess unfortunately, it's sad to say, that we're back at the Premier League, and the
Yeah, for
bias
sure.
against Chelsea, we had a little break from it, and now they've come back full throttle, same old, same old. A clear penalty, a clear goal denied. That's even at Stamford Bridge.
It really is clear,
Uh,
Bobby. Really is clear.
yeah,
Yeah, it shouldn't
yeah.
again. That wasn't a foul. It was a coming together. I know. Kai leaned onto him on again a little bit. Maybe that's what they're looking at before again. But it should. Yeah, Kai. If you paid
That's
attention to it,
soft.
Kai leaned onto him a little bit with his shoulder out.
Yeah,
With it
yeah,
again,
yeah, yeah.
elbow
Get your
out.
tape
Soft,
measure
though.
out.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Get your tape measure out.
I just,
It's pathetic. That was a goal.
can I just
Yeah,
How
but
say
I'm
much
still saying
detail?
you could argue could have gone either way.
it was soft? Can I just
It
say
was
one
soft,
other
really. Yeah,
thing?
to me.
Kepa
Okay.
has been so solid with his feet. His distribution has been excellent from the first minute he touched the ball.
Mhm.
He's making a difference with his distribution. If you notice how often Cucurella passes back to him, he's using him as if he's an outfield player.
And
It's
the back passes has been awful, really. If we're
I
being
wouldn't say
honest.
a bit dodgy, but Kepa. I mean, Kepa looks very comfortable on the ball.
Uh-huh.
I'm impressed with his distribution with feet and hands.
Too comfortable.
Bite your
Yeah.
tongue, sir.
No, it
We
gives
are
me heart attack. I
human.
was like, what is this?
I say it's too comfortable. But but the ball went to him too many times, really. So
You
yeah.
know what? Yes and no. But you see City do this a lot. You see Bayern do this a lot.
No, but yeah, I get it. Yeah, but still,
yeah,
again,
no, I get it too. I
but
get
he was able to deal with it.
yeah, I get the negative connotation with your statement. I really do. I understand it, but it's a positive in the fact that we're using someone that has the ability to pass with his feet
Mm.
as if he is an outfield player. So, but I get it. Maybe we shouldn't utilize him so much. But yeah, it's a valid point.
Yeah, just quickly let me catch up with the chat. Again, I want to get Ty's thought before the second half starts. The class says that there's a ref in the VAR room. Nothing wrong with VAR. It is with the refs and the refs in charge of VAR. Different rules for different teams. Maybe a solution is refs, not from England. I think that would be, again, that's a good suggestion, really, so that again we don't have referees who are who have a particular club that they support, and again have other clubs that they wouldn't want to do well, and subconsciously actually doing things that will hurt the other teams, because it's a human thing. They're not perfect, really. But I'm going to say, as long as the VAR isn't fully automated, as long as sometimes it still needs, in most cases, it still need a human being to complete the decision-making process, there will still be, again, decisions like this that we're going to argue. But that's, by the way, Roger, this is from Liam Lane saying, hi, Roger, I'm sorry for the loss of your mom. May she rest in peace in heaven. That's coming from Liam Lane.
Thank you, Liam.
Yeah. Again, we're
Okay,
broken.
condolences, Roger.
Yeah, condolences,
Thank you,
Roger,
Bobby.
again. We've broken past their press a bit too easily. They have to correct that, and then we have to keep in mind they aren't a top 10 side. Yeah, but again, you forgot about the charity FC factor. But I've enjoyed our progressive intent. That has always been, again, that's one thing that's, again, Graham Potter does, his team does very well. Then Thomas Tuchel, more progressive passes from the players. I think we'll look at that when the team game ends. Roger, sorry the loss of your mom. God bless you.
Thank you.
That's from Kim. So condolences, Roger. May she rest in peace. And Ty, quickly before the first half starts, your thoughts on the second half start. Your thoughts on the first half so far. Okay, Ty looks like he's left his decks, and the second half is about to kick off. So, yep, again, hopefully we'll score more goals early, because, again, the longer this game goes, if we're not getting to the third goal, there's a risk they get one. And, again, they have momentum then. And we've been very shaky at the back. The Thiago Silva leaves the pitch. No, he's still on the pitch. Yeah, you can go ahead and still talk about the second half, the first half.
Yeah, the first half.
Speak to you later.
Jorginho looked a bit shaky, but he was also winning back the ball. Zakaria looks a bit shaky as well, but he's still adding some aggression, and I mean he was clutch in terms of a chance that Bournemouth had. So the defense is a bit shaky though. I'm hoping the distribution will be better in the second half, which has started. Sterling has surprised me so far, and I'm happy that the central players in terms of Mount and Havertz were able to link up all together. And Pulisic as well.
Yeah. Yeah, let me ask you this quickly, Roger. Would you have started Aubameyang, or don't you prefer? I know Aubameyang is capable of,
No.
participating in the fluid approach because he's not your typical striker who stands up there and waits for the ball. He always drops deep to participate in the play. Would you have started him over Kai as the number 9 man?
No.
Again, if you're able to not look too much into Kai's performance so far in that position, would you have started him over Kai?
Negative. Not at all.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a big. I beg your pardon. Aubameyang fan. I'm very high on Kai. I rate him highly. I really do.
Yeah.
I just want to say before I leave, I'm very impressed with our pressing. Our pressing has been spot on.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I know you're not into the watch along thing. I hope to see
I
you when the
apologize,
game
sir.
ends. Yeah.
Yes, no, indeed. I was just actually typing that in the chat. So I'll speak to you chaps later.
All right, bro. Thank you so much again. Stay strong, brother. We're all with you.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go. Let's get a third one again. Again, the icing on the cake. With the third one, I think that's it. You can say, okay, yeah, we're winning this one. Let's say Liam Lane says, I thought Zach was very good. Yeah, exactly. I think the rating to me, I think he deserves a better rating. I know, yeah, he's been dispossessed twice, but the truth remains. Again, there are some instances you look at it and look like, again, we didn't concede because Zachary read the game very well and was at the right place at the right time to help save the situation. To me, that's high on the list for me, and that's why I think he should get a better rating than what he has right now. But probably, again, the fact that he conceded possession, probably that's what has led to a poor rating out there. We're going to get a third goal soon. I hope that happens. That will help, again, silly for us. It's, again, a sideline refs just stolen a corner from RJ. Yeah, it's been a very, very poor officiating here, really. And I have to say, the struggle in the back line seemed to be the restructure that Koulibaly coming to the right hand side again, because in attack we're playing with, again, it's a hybrid approach. In attack, we have Thiago Silva central, Koulibaly in the right center back position, while Cucurella goes to the left center back position. Yeah, I think Thiago Silva is taking too much risk today for my liking. That crossfield pass in front of now 18-yard backs is being concerning to me, really. Yeah, I'm seeing the replay again. Too many risky passes from Thiago Silva, and we've been nearly conceded from one. Wow, good interplay there with Kai Havertz and Cucurella. Put it in the box, man! Come on! Oof! And Raheem Sterling wastes it. That was a good play there. Cucurella again. He's had a brilliant game so far. Yeah. Poor from Raheem Sterling trying to find Kai Havertz in the box. Wait, did we? Yeah, wrong decision indeed. Yeah, again, that was poor from him. Yeah, wrong decision. Yeah, I have to say. Again, I should have fed the player running towards goal through the middle on the carpet, possibly because the guy in front of him is too tall to orchestrate an over the head pass from there would have been difficult, and he was very close to the guy too. What a performance so far from Reece James. I hope it's okay. Is that Rhys James on the carpet? Please don't tell me. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Don't tell me Rhys James is injured again. Oh shoot, it doesn't look good. And Cesar Spilicueta is off. It's look. Oh my, what is going on here? Something is definitely wrong. It's either something about the training approach is wrong, or maybe the physios. Who do I blame? This is just this is ridiculous, really. What in the world? What sort of nonsense is this? Yeah, it's looking like it. Oh my gosh.
I think you should relax a bit. Let's see what actually happened. If it's because he's down doesn't mean to say he's down. Does it?
But nobody was close to him, Bobby. That's my concern when that happened. It was after a play and he seemed okay. And then boom, oh my goodness, he's off the pitch. Oh, Christ. What is going on here? Absolutely gutted. Yeah, I'm gutted in peace. But that begs the question, what's going on? It's really concerning to me.
Coach, did he walk off or was he carried off or did he limp off? It's fine. I think you're overreacting.
You
He's
think?
back from
But they've
injury.
changed them
Anything can
already.
happen. Yeah, they will do. If there's any hint of any problem, they're not going to risk it, are they?
Okay, maybe that's the case. That's a beautiful pass from Kai Havertz to Raheem Sterling, a good cross from Sterling, but a miss from Zachary. It ballooned it, should have again. But that was a good play there. I hope it's not anything serious. I hope it's just a precaution. Again, a precaution, taking him off so it doesn't aggravate. That's RJ for you again. Yeah, you could argue again. He has repeated so much. You could argue now that he's injury prone. This don't look hopeful. It's just like a Fofana and nothing too serious. I hope that's the case. Brilliant, but nothing chronic injuries. It doesn't help. Yeah, you have to be fit, you know, to help your team. That again shows the importance. And again, importance of getting somebody like Denzel Dumfries who will provide a good competition for Reece James. And I'm glad Graham Potter again. I think he's learned that Reece needs to be handled carefully, and he said something about that. We need again a rotation, a good rotational player, a player who's good enough to do well when Reece James isn't playing. I think Denzel Dumfries is the man. As I'm really pissed right now. I can't even talk. Oh my goodness. Yeah, again, it's a solid argument if you say that, because how many times is this going to happen? Really? Aspie should have started. No, but how long has Rhys James trained? He's trained for a long time, and even the manager believes.
Coach,
Again,
what has
yeah,
happened? What has happened? What
which
has
one?
happened? You don't know. He's gone off. You don't know. You don't know if it's a precaution.
I
Yes,
hope
we
so.
need. Yeah, well, we don't know until we know. Yes, we do need rotational cover, but
Mhm.
I'm not inclined to take this that seriously yet. This is a
Yeah,
returning player from injury. You're not going to play him through anything if he gets something that's taken him down. Of course not.
I hope so. And again, thank you for the consoling words, because deep down I'm heartbroken, really. I have to be honest with you. I hope it's not anything serious. Please, again, he's our best player. Again, I don't know how else to phrase it. By Dumfries, Reece James, again, I'm not going to say again, let's not keep saying his name. Again, I hope it's nothing serious, really. But this shouldn't be happening. It's the knee again. Wow. Maybe he needs to go under the knife to correct it permanently, to correct whatever is causing that. Reece James, out for 5. No, I don't think that's the case. Like Bobby said, we don't know what it is. So I'm going to stop worrying and enjoy the game. So far, we've played quite well. Zakaria, wow, it's brilliant display for him overall. On 2 occasions, he's had the opportunity to score goals. The second one was deflected up. The first one I guess it was a bad shot from him. That was why he didn't get a goal. Again, if you're watching, if you haven't, take a second to drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thank you for all the support. I honestly do appreciate that. Let's see what we do with this corner kick. Okay. I'm actually ahead of the one on the screen, so probably live. Nice, nice. I have to agree again. Must have stronger cover for again Rhys James than Aspie. No disrespect to Aspie. Yep. Again. Yeah. Again. We need good cover. Not maybe not even cover competition or rotation, or maybe that's a better language. So we don't overplay him again. Play him sparingly, and have a player when that player comes on, they do a very good job. Who is that on the ground? Is that still Pulisic still strong? That's the Gino. Okay. Wow. We need a third goal because if these guys are able to get a goal back, the game changes. Yeah, we need to get a goal back. Zakaria, what a performance today, man. What a performance overall today. It's been again how many about six again if I'm counting about 4 times now he's been at the right place at the right time to save the situation for us. And good, his tackles are clean too. That ball should have been better again if it was again a pass to Kukurea who was on the left hand side and had a lot of spaces, a lot of space to run into. But I think Mount tried. Who was it? He tried to find Kai. Let's go, people. Let's go, people. We have just 5 likes. We should be doing better than that. If you haven't, please do take a second to drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Zakaria again at the right place at the right time. Again, I think we should keep him. Yes, there's an argument again that if he was that good, why did again Juventus decide to send him out on loan? If he was that good, how many games did he get to play at the World Cup? But again, his position and his ability to read the danger and be at the right place at the right time, to me, he's a player that we should keep at the club. Again, outside N'Golo Kante, nobody else, you could say, protect that defense better than Zakaria, really. He's been brilliant. He's had a brilliant game so far and should be playing even more. N'Golo Kante 2.0. Refs doing the dirty again. Yeah, poor performance from them, from the officials, really. Oh, that was a brilliant play from Kai, but didn't get a goal. Kai has been again. He's done well in this game, really. Nice try there. Again, Mount a foul played on, resulting in a save by Keparis Obalagi. Yeah, we were lucky there because that was again the guy that took that shot actually had the opportunity to place it beyond Kepa's reach. Oof, that was wide, but good. Yeah, Kai again. To me, I think he's one of the you can say one of the best players for us on the day actually. And his rating 8.4, his highest rated here, well deserved, a goal and an assist, plus other chances. And his link up play has been brilliant so far. Good pressing from him, strategic pressing. He's not just running around like a headless chicken. This ref seemed to me seem a bit confused. I'm sure 602. I'm still ahead, but I'm not sure why it is freezing. They don't make boots like they used to. Why is Kukurea being taken off? It's okay. Oh, his boot is torn. It's not being taken off. Yeah. They don't like they used to, but again, this one, so a lot of again, you can say thinking. goes into again producing these tools these days, and but not as strong, but more effective than usual. Kukurea, what the game he's had so far. Yeah, he's done quite well, one of the highest rated in the team, 7.6. The issue has been the center area everywhere, lack of coordination, confusion, if you prefer. Let's go, people. Let's go, people. We should be doing better than 5 likes. If you haven't, please do take a second to drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We'll have an in-depth analysis again of what went on in the game and look at the players' numbers one by one, not all the players, especially again. You can say the list again, the players with the worst performance and the players with the best performance. This one again, my most current screen is freezing. I don't know why. The one on the computer is about a few seconds late. 6143. Yeah, about 4 seconds left. But this one is actually ahead. But I don't know why it's not working really. Okay, there you go. 6156. Yeah. So that one is man, Zachariah, man, what a performance today. Let's go. Come on. Why did Sterling relent there? That's unbelievable. What happened to him? It was just as if somebody held him back, but there was nobody behind him, really. What did I just watch from Raheem Sterling? He beats again. He was in front of the guy that was coming after him, and then it, oh my goodness, that's unbelievable. What has happened there? Let's go. Let's get the third goal as soon as possible, man. And Zachary, a lot of again vertical passes from him, penetrating passes, purposeful. And he doesn't opt for the better option. I think he even does that better than Jorginho. Looks up again, find again. I love him really. He's done quite well and deserves a better rating than what we're seeing there. I think a suggestion from Liam Lane. I think I'm going to do that. All Chelsea matches again. The watch along will be again on Chelsea perspective. Then other games, non-Chelsea games, can be on soccer perspectives. Yeah, ooh, a very well taken shot there from Mason Mount. Yeah, thank you very much, Liam Lane. I think that makes good sense to keep Chelsea fans on the Chelsea on the Chelsea again on the Chelsea perspective YouTube channel, and then the other fans, neutral fans, on this particular channel. I think that makes perfect sense. That way, we won't lose the Chelsea fans who'd like to participate in the watch along on Chelsea perspective. So thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. More goal. Let's get more goals. One more at least. It changes everything. But if again, as the game progresses, if this guys get one goal, especially late into the game, it will be difficult to finish for it to finish a win for us. Nice, Kukurea. He's had after all the praises. That's again you could say I wouldn't say careless. Lapses in concentration maybe.
Would you say substitutions or not yet?
I think it's time really, because we're starting to struggle a bit. I think Christian Pulisic as
The
well
car
as
is
he's done.
starting to look a bit slow.
Yeah, I think Christian Pulisic. I think He's done quite well, but I think he should come up right now because our attackers again we've
Mm.
not been as effective as we were during the first half and during the start of the second half. They're fizzling out a bit, probably maybe because a lot of running in terms of the pressing. And they gradually, again, Bournemouth are gradually growing into the game. So we need to make a change. We need to inject more energy into the game, make a difference. And it's a risk because it's just 2-0. If they score one, yeah, the momentum will shift to them. I gotta say again, surprisingly, I thought they'd be defending deep, but no, they've tried to play, and in some cases, I've actually had some chances to score. Kukurea, good vision there. Wow, yeah, Christian Pulisic, everybody they want to kill him on the pitch, really. Lots of pushing, shoving, kicking. Nice distribution there from Thiago Silva. We've stayed too long at the back there for me. Yeah, we've stayed too long and we've been forced into again making a mistake with the pass there. We need to get Graham Potter needs to change something as soon as possible because these guys they've grown into the game and looking like most likely to score of the two teams right now. But that can change if we inject more energy into the team, bringing in fresh blood there. But of course, again, he's like Thomas Tuchel sometimes doesn't make late make Zachary again saves the situation. What a performance for him so far. I hope Graham Potter looks at the numbers and see, yeah, he can actually keep Zakaria and get the best out of him. Look how well he's done. He saved the situation, and now again he made sure that cross didn't get into the box. And they again, I know Bomber gets a gonna kick, but yeah, we should again. He should again. We given what we have so far, Zakaria should be starting games really, but I hope he makes changes. We're a bit sloppy right now, and it's a risk if we concede that. What happened? This referee is awful, really. What happened there? I want to see that. Oh my goodness. I really want to see. Did he step on his feet or ankle? What happened there, really? Because there's no head-on collision there. Nope. No shoulder. Nothing. Probably accidental. But did he? What really happened? Did he step on his feet? I think that's what happened, or ankle, so to speak.
I'm starting to get concerned, because I think we need to start making substitutions, and we haven't made any movement yet.
Yeah, we need to because they've been being the better side for the past 10 minutes or so. Every coach will tell you always go across the goalkeeper. So what do our guys mostly near post? Yeah, which is dangerous. Yeah, go across the goalkeeper. Oh, yeah, again, I don't want to talk about that. It just sounds like we're talking about primary kids playing. I hope that's me. So what really happened there? I didn't see anything. There was no head clash there. Nope.
The ball hit him in the face.
Oh, the ball hit him on the face. Okay. I don't
Wow.
like it.
He found, wow, that Larma just found the upper side of the shed end.
Who?
The Bournemouth player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't like this though. They get too much time in our half.
That's why he needs to change things around right now. But of course, he's not going to do that. Oh yeah, the rugby union would be proud of that shot. I just saw it on the updates. I was updating something else when that happened. I missed it. This is 71-26, and that's okay. I'm actually ahead of the one on the screen there. We're gonna give up a goal. Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna happen. Bournemouth are looking like the most likely to score again of the first teams of the both teams for the past. You can say nearly 20 minutes now. They've been the better side, and but that's where really I'm concerned about Graham Potter, and he hasn't actually tried it to make a change. Inject new blood, and then we'll start playing well again. But it doesn't look like he wants to do that. Good play there and good run from Aspie. Yep, we got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oof. That's right.
Ooh. Should have been a goal, man. Should have been a goal.
Looks like you're ahead of me, Ty.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, let's see again. Games being played, and I have more since again halftime. You can see, yeah, since halftime would be very correct. And he hasn't changed anything. That's one of the things I don't like about Graham Potter. Really, put it in the box. Come on. Yep, experience. Ooh, come on, that was close. Shoes. Oh my word! But good header from him though. Oh shoes. And the goalkeeper was rooted really, even though he made like he was going to go to his right. I think he would have been rooted had again that been on target. Come on, make some changes. Make some changes. If this guy score a goal, we're in trouble, really. But I like the pressing, the strategic approach to pressing. We're not just running around. See how again how all the woo! Come on, man! Oh, shoes! We should have scored 2 more goals really this half. Come on, but Christian Phillips, I think he actually had the time. He doesn't have to shoot immediately. He could have kind of brought it down probably and moved further a bit if he wanted to. But again, I give him credit for trying, really, and for being at the right place at the right time to get that ball. So I was saying something about, again, the strategic approach to pressing. I think that makes sense. That way, no one single player will tire out. But again, if we're pressing to
Finally,
see other,
substitutions.
yeah, again, yeah, he should have waited when the game ends. 16 minutes. Yeah.
Aubameyang is coming on soon.
I hope he doesn't take off Kai because he still looks fresh. He still looks fresh and he's still playing
Yeah,
well.
and who made a point? Oh, yeah, it was declared. It was
Okay.
declared. Who said that about them looking fresh? Because they didn't go far,
Mhm.
so they won't. They'll have more fitness.
Yep, it says again,
Oh boy.
Koulibaly should have scored, and I agree. Again, he was unmarked. Again, it was a clear header there, but yeah, maybe you could say a bit unlucky, really. But let's see. Alba Gallagher for who and who? That's what I want to know. I wouldn't take off Kai from this game, really. Yeah, of course, Mason Mount will still stay on the pitch.
Possibly Pulisic for Gallagher, and I think maybe Kai for Aubameyang.
Yeah, it's not here. Yeah, okay. Mason. Okay, those are goals. I haven't seen it on the screen here. I wanted to see who comes out for it. Ty,
Chelsea trying to keep the ball in play. Okay, breaking play. Finally, the substitutions will come. What? Oh, that's garbage.
Open the door.
Yes.
Open the door.
Oh, look. No, this we're moving the ball too nice. The fluid. Oh, Aspie. Oh, unlucky. That pass was very bad.
yeah, I think we've moved the ball very well. The interplay has been excellent, but you could say we should have scored at least 4 goals by now.
I was saying, okay, maybe we could see a lot of goals in this game, but we've been let down. We should have scored a goal through Havertz. We did
But
well to make the
mhm.
space, but he took the shot a bit too early, or he was trying to do it at the four post at the right. I couldn't do anything about it. So
I want to hear those are saying Kukurea is a flop. I think the problem with most football followers, I think they don't. Once you start making mistakes, they start judging you with the mistake alone. They don't pay attention to what may have led to a player having a bad game. In Kukurea's case, I think the issues he's had in the past is just lack of proper protection for the defense, plus too many defense again changes in the defensive line, which leads to a bit of confusion in most cases. That was reckless from again, what's his name, Jorginho. Really, there's no space there and they couldn't even lift the ball over. Because again, there's a Ty and my stream is semi I think. Ty and mine stream is same link. I'm not sure what is Mikai signed to do. The Aspi should have gone for to goal. Okay,
you know what
speaking
what what
okay with the
what,
ball.
what number is Mikhail at? Because it may be possible.
Okay, that's late, right?
Yeah.
One of my screen is 7:36:37. This one, okay. It says I cannot get over how poor we are. We've been in this. Yep, we've been lucky not to have considered really, if we're being honest.
Oh
Has he made
Jesus!
the changes?
No. Excellent from Kepa.
Yeah, it looks like I'm ahead of you now, Ty. What minute are you on?
78-34.
Okay, you're ahead of me. The changes hasn't come on. What's going on?
The ball hasn't gone out to play.
Really?
It hasn't gone out to play. That's the reason. You even see Gallagher's put it on as a sweater, or is that no? It's not a sweater. What those
Yeah, I'm just seeing the save from Keparis Valaga. What a goalkeeper he is, and I'm glad he didn't leave the club. Yeah, a brilliant save. And plus, it
Go
was
on,
low and hard,
Pulisic.
really. Good save. It practically trapped it with his leg and then caught it. Well, oh my goodness, the ball hasn't gone out.
Yeah,
Truthfully,
that's it.
yeah.
And they've been standing there for the past 9 minutes.
Oh, nice play there. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's
Go
go.
on.
Make it 3. Make it 3.
We need to do it. We saw what Spurs did against Brentford. We have to be careful. We need to add another goal.
Yeah, a 2-0 win is a dangerous win. It's a dangerous one, really.
We need to be careful. Oh my God! He just kicked out the ball as the players, or let something happen. Jesus Christ! They've been standing there for the past 11 minutes nearly. Oh God, no! Look at that space for Bournemouth. Oh, what a block! Finally, the ball's gone out of play, and that's a brilliant block by Silva. You're not scoring against us, Solanke. No former Chelsea player is gonna do anything against us. Or is something just gonna happen?
Honestly, I'm still saying Solanke would have been better
I'm
off
I'm
remaining
glad
at
that
Chelsea.
the transfer window is only a few days away. This is not the performance of a top four side.
No, it's not really. Yeah.
You were saying that, Bournemouth, well, they're Bournemouth, but it's not, there's no quality, or rather, there's not enough quality. The midfield remains deficient. Zakaria has helped a great deal, but there have been some poor performances. Yes, he blocked this time, but Thiago Silva has been very poor, and very,
Final
very,
decisions.
very sluggish. All this pose football, I call it, trying to act like you're doing something special at the back.
Hmm.
Sometimes you just welly it when you need to get it out of there. So now they've taken off Zakaria for
Gallagher.
Gallagher and
What?
Pulisic for Aubameyang. I mean, what difference is that going to make? Not
Yeah,
a
the
lot.
Gallagher change is a change that doesn't make sense to me. This guy's,
Not at all.
yeah, it doesn't make sense. Gallagher coming on for Zakaria. Zakaria is one of the best players on the pitch in terms of him being at the right place at the right time. Because if you rewatch this
He's
match, you've seen how
he's
effective
still
he's
not
been in terms
fully.
of yeah. Go ahead.
He's still not fully match ready. There are many. How many 90 minutes has he played this season? Not many.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not confident in that switch, and that shows how lacking we are in quality in squad. Depth, quality depth. We're so lacking in most positions. You
Yeah.
can't
With
even.
not.
I'm laughing. I
Mhm.
was laughing at some people saying, "Oh, why are you getting Benoit? What's going to happen to Colwell? That's rubbish. We need that squad depth. We don't have it. Getting a left centre back doesn't mean that the players won't play. This is the problem.
Mhm.
If we had a good left centre back, around, Thiago Silva will be rested for this game because he's certainly not performing today at all. So
Yeah. Again, it seems to be a bit of again confusion in the back line. Maybe it's because he's playing on the left hand side, Koulibaly on the right side, which was done on purpose so that they'd be able to switch seamlessly from a back four to a back three when we're attacking. But again,
Mm.
the
I
good
mean,
thing is
did you
winning,
see
but we
what
need,
Aubameyang just did?
yeah, we need one more goal as soon as possible. But again, given that we've been struggling, I don't think it makes sense to take off Zakaria, who's been again, you could say the shield for our defense. Because if it wasn't for him, we would have at least conceded two goals. But let's see how this works out. Unlucky game, Pulisic, yeah, he should have had a goal, two goals actually. The first one was he did well, given that he was already on his way to hit the ground and he took that shot. But the second one, you can say he should have taken, not being a rush to take it really. Good clearance there, not really good, but because he dropped for the opponent.
Oh,
Yeah, I
this
don't think the
really
changes
this
are
start
right.
is
I
so
think
funny.
he made the
I
wrong,
mean,
wrong changes. Really.
look at that.
Come on,
Look at
Kai, come
that
on,
play
let's
by
go, let's
Gallagher.
go. Please find him.
Not good enough.
Oh,
Not good enough.
come on, come on! Oh my
Not good enough.
God!
Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Look at that. Look at the time he had. Too many touches. Too many touches. That was poor. That was extremely poor. Disgraceful. Embarrassing. Poor.
Oh my goodness!
Poor.
Why did
And people
Ty
are
should have tried?
complaining.
Yeah,
Oh, why is Chelsea trying to get Dow Felix? Well, this is why. These guys aren't good enough.
very well done there by Kai.
Oh
But
my
again, I
God,
think
no.
I think Gallagher should have done better. But so this is such a poor change from Graham Potter. Really, I don't know what's behind his thinking. Zakaria, as much as he did well reading the game and breaking up opposition play, and so, again, I think he also again moving forward, also again controlling the midfield, he did quite well, and also he got into the box really and had the opportunity to score at least
That's
two
again.
goals.
Where is Mason Mount? Where is he's gone missing?
Yeah,
Where is he?
again,
Where
a
we haven't
soccer
even
two
seen
goals.
him.
A soccer two goals. Okay, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Find a third goal. Yep. Come on, guys. Let's get a third goal, please. Back to regular service. Yep. We've been again poor really, and the change hasn't helped because it looks like we've lost the midfield battle. We're losing the midfield battle right now. What a solid performance from Kukurea today. Defensively, attacking wise, he's done quite well, really. Yeah, Ty, what do you think about the changes? Bobby, if you want to come, whoever wants to come in, you can. Should be probably about 6 minutes or so provided time, but let's see.
It would be a good time to sell promo based on what Bobby was saying,
Yeah, go
because
ahead.
this is the exact same thing I was speaking about in my latest video. That, especially with the left side of it, in terms of the left centre back role, you need depth. And look at it right now. We're very slim in terms of left centre back options, and I mean you need defenders, at least 6 defenders, especially if you're going to be playing a formation where you may switch to a back three. You need a replacement. You need someone to rotate. So I don't think that is something that they should be working about. And China is coming on as well. But I don't understand why Chelsea fans don't understand that you need depth, and it can't just be you have players on the bench. You need a quality squad size and quality depth. So it can't be one or the other. But I don't know. It's just something that we've struggled with for a lot of years. And I don't understand.
I think he's putting Chalobah in the midfield. He's seeing that it's gone.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gone really. The wrong
yeah.
change was to take off Zakaria. Very, very wrong. If anything, I would have asked him to play again to be cautious and how he ventures forward. But you see, we lost the midfield since he went out. Again, Nervy, yeah, Nervy finished this game really. But it should be about 7 more minutes because 87 minutes, 3 minutes to 98 minutes plus around. Let's see how the added time, how long it would be. Porter out of ideas in the second half. I think he is. Yeah, you could say the only again favorable argument for him would be that he doesn't again he can't do much. There's only again little he can do given what's available for us on the bench. But why take off Zakaria in the first place, who's again traditionally you could say known to play that defensive midfield role. Plus, he's done quite well today. So, which means you could say he wasn't paying attention to really who's done what to recognize that Zakaria need to finish this game, make
Yeah.
adjustments elsewhere, maybe change the structure for us to still play well in the midfield. But we've lost the midfield. We're losing the midfield battle right now.
Yeah, I think if he wanted to bring on Gallagher, the player, okay, Gallagher just made a block. If the player that he probably should have brought up, if he wanted to make a substitution in the midfield, is if he wants to do that, take off Jorginho and keep Zakaria, so that you have one that is you have a midfielder who can press the ball and push forward rather than taking off the player that was actually helping the defense.
Yeah, good
Bournemouth
pressure
or in
there
our
from.
or in
Come
our
on, come on! Look at the whole back. Good pressure there from Kukurea. Go ahead, Ty, with what you were saying from Kulubali. Go ahead with what you were saying, Ty.
Yeah, so I'm saying that in terms of that, the substitution was wrong. Gallagher could come on, that's fine, but for Zakaria, that made no sense because one was more defensive, and you have one that is more offensive minded. So I don't understand what Potter is doing there. That's a
Hmm.
substitution that makes me scratch my head.
No, but Potter seemed confusing. I have to be honest. I get it that again there's little he could do given the squad depth and again the players we don't have much balance. So even when we have numbers, we don't have players again. They all play the same way really. But the changes are awful.
At least my prediction is coming to life.
Yeah, I think Mount should have been by now taken off with Gallagher taking his place. Leave the midfield as it was. Just inject more energy in the attacking area. That will make a whole lot of difference. But
I
yeah,
don't I don't know what Potter is doing. I think he's forgotten that we have 5 substitutions or not three. Because you
yeah.
could have changed the attack in by using the 3 substitutions. Well, I guess he only has two now, but I mean, is it two? Yeah, it's two. He could still take off Mount. Havertz has been doing good, so I keep him on still if he wants to do that. We don't.
Mhm.
I wanted to see Amari Hutchinson play or Carney getting that opportunity, but it's what it is.
So probably, most likely, he doesn't trust them that much because I believe Omari Hutchinson would have done something differently in the attacking area.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and
this.
considering the fact that we were outnumbering and
Mhm.
we were beating Bournemouth in terms of outmuscling their midfield before Zakara came off. You needed somebody who was quick, can dribble and has the pace that would actually create something or at least take a shot or at least make an attempt. I don't know what Potter's doing. He did however give a warning to Chelsea fans when he said that he doesn't know if he's that type of manager that gives younger players opportunities, but he loves giving young players the opportunities. It's not his profile in terms of being a manager where he relies on younger players, but he will utilize them if needs be. And I think it's a need right now because we're very limited on options, and this is the best opportunity they have in terms of getting opportunity without much competition.
Mhm.
Oh my! Ooh, what a block! That's not a free kick. What? Nah, this guy is of Rebo's brother. I'm convinced.
You're talking about the ref.
Yes, he's bald. He has the same body mass as him, and I don't know. This is garbage. That was not a free kick. That's just a coming together of the body. I don't understand what he's doing. If they score from this, I'm going to be extremely pissed.
This ref has been awful.
See,
He
that's
doesn't.
that was no free kick. He just
Exactly.
jumped off the
Yeah.
ball
That's foolish.
onto the
With 2
ground.
minutes to go. Oh,
I
Yeah,
have
the
to
guy
say,
just died.
what I'm
The guy.
seeing,
Yeah, go
he
ahead.
died. He died.
Mhm.
What I'm seeing this second half is just nothing short of disgusting.
It is.
This is a rubbish, stupid performance.
Epa!
But that is not a free kick at all.
It wasn't. The guy just left the ball for Koulibaly and dived like he's diving into the pool. And doesn't the VAR didn't say anything? That's a surprising aspect of the whole thing. It's been again awful performance from the officials, really.
Yep.
Because what the heck was that? Nothing. He didn't touch him. He just left the ball for him and dived like he's diving into the water. Yep, good one. What again?
Kukuleya! Lovely. Lovely. Ball cleared. We can breathe.
Again, this for a home game again. Don't get much worse than 3 points. Okay, but nothing positive. I have to say again on the display otherwise. Yeah, that begs the question for a month plus during the World Cup break. What did Potter really do? That begs the question. Because if had Bournemouth been a better team, I think would be, uh, it would have been worse.
It would have been what we saw against Brighton, where
Yeah,
or not even Brighton, where we got smashed, where we conceded a lot of goals. If teams were able to take their chances more, we would be conceding a lot more a lot more games, and we'll be conceding a lot of goals. So I
yeah.
don't know. It's not really that convincing. But at
Yeah,
least we get the win, so that's good.
we nearly considered from Salenke's goal. Yeah, oof, indeed, that was close. And had that one gone in, what an end to this game it would have been. But we have just a few seconds to round up. The game is actually over now. So yeah, 2-0 we won, but my oh my, an awful performance indeed. So to me, I still have a problem, and not really down to the players. We should be doing better than we're doing. I think the whole
It
thing
is down
comes
to the
down.
players as well.
Sorry.
You know. It is down to the players as well. Gallagher is not really. He's showing me
Oh,
he's not Chelsea quality, nor is Aubameyang. I don't know. I don't know what
mhm.
Mason Mount does anymore. I don't. I look for him on the field. Where is he?
Yeah,
It's,
is
it's
he
just
like?
that it's an appalling performance. A team that just relies on the back four. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
I would
That
say
is the
again.
worst 2-0 win you will ever see from
Yeah.
a winning side.
Yeah, we won, but the performance has been awful. Except for again a few standout players here and there. Yeah, I'm saying again, not entirely down to the players. I think this, you could say, there's lack of again, you could say identity here, which isn't really a big problem. But the changes also begs the question: what is it doing? I'm not sure. But that's by the way. I'm gonna come back to you in a bit. Ty, overall for the game, what do you think? We won, yeah, but again, we get it. What a poor performance this was.
Yeah, it's been like this for the past few seasons. We've barely. It's always been dominate one half, and then the other half we look very poor. We've only seen that rarely, and that was when we were when we beat Norwich 7-0 and Southampton 6-0. So I think there's an issue there. I think the hunger dies down. I think the quality and complacency creeps in, and that's worrying for me. The first half we deserved to at least have scored at least one more goal, and it should have been at least 4-0. But we missed a lot of chances, and then we started off the second half the same way, missing chances. So there's an issue there as well in terms of finishing our chances still. Aubameyang came on, didn't really do much. Gallagher struggled, had an opportunity, did nothing. I don't know. We still have some issues to resolve, but we got a win, and it's positive that we returned to club football, and Chelsea come back with a win. That's one of the few positives I can see, if there's any.
Yeah, two well taken goals. Other than that, again, the first half performance you could say was good. It was acceptable. But for the second half, all through nearly, you could say we again. What an awful performance to see. We were lucky this guy's and a clinical as some again as Brighton or Man City. We would have again even after leading 2 goals, would have lost this games really. Lost this game really because they pressed us quite well. And the change from the manager didn't help. I don't understand the change of again the decision to take off Zakaria, was we could say was one of the reasons why we didn't concede. So yeah, but Potter does his thing. I hope this isn't something that keeps happening all the time because we're in serious trouble. So now again, my comment at start of second half about having had it a bit easy in the first half, very correct. That has never again nothing accurate. I haven't seen anything as accurate as this today because the fact is again it was too easy for us in the first half. And when Bournemouth grew into the game, we had no answer. Even the manager doesn't seem like he knew what to do again to turn things in that direction. To me, making changes in the attacking area, bringing in fresh blood, I think would have made a whole lot of difference in terms of, again, the pressure in these guys. We have again more players again who do more running because at the time our pressing fizzled out. As much as it was our pressing in the first half was very strategic. It's not just about one person running around like a headless chicken. To me, again, I think Mason Mount shouldn't have finished that game really. I have to agree with Bobby. Yep, again, it was an awful performance. Finally, a win. The players didn't help, but again, some blame on the manager too. Aubameyang had 10 minutes. What do you want? Again, I'm not going to blame him. Like the question I asked during the first half, we still struggled. We're still struggling in terms of creating clear-cut chances. So had he been on the pitch, that's a chance he still struggle because the supplies will not be there. So at least again, yeah, we kept a clean sheet. That's just again if we're just looking at the result and not really looking at how badly we played. We played it. Roger, your thoughts on the game overall? Again, what do you have? What do you have to say?
Yeah, can I have permission to approach the bench, Your Honour?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't think I couldn't resist. Sorry.
No problem.
I don't think it's any coincidence that our performance dropped off a bit once James came off. Also, I think he is first and foremost one of our top players. He really is. You can see not that Aspie didn't. Not that Aspie played poorly, but you could just see we weren't the same team. I'm not making excuses. That's just my observation. The other thing which I've been saying since 1905 is our centre backs. We had 6 corners. Yeah, I know Zuma sorry, Zuma. I mean, Koulibaly.
Mhm.
He came close to scoring, but in days gone by, you would have had what Zuma, Cahill, Ivanovic, Luis, Terry, etc. They put that ball in the back of the net. It's 3-0. It's game over. 2-0 is a very precarious score. It's a dangerous score line
Mhm.
because whoever scores, if there is a third goal, then that's very much the deciding factor, or at least in part. So I think the lack of aerial scoring from our defensive players, which we historically had, is a facet too. It's a reason why we're not putting games to bed, so to speak. Yeah, I was a bit surprised with some of the subs. I grant you that. I was a bit perplexed in some regards. I'm not sure whether Sakaria was done to minutes, whatever, man management. I have no idea. I thought he had a really solid game. I really
And
did.
shouldn't have been taken off, really.
Maybe it's a knock. We don't know. I don't know. I'm really worried about Reece James, though. Just the way he put his hand on his face, that did not look good. He looked
And at this point, it's become a concern. And
Yeah,
if you
it's
quickly talk
disconcerting.
about it,
Sorry.
Roger,
Sorry, sir.
again, the amount of injuries we're seeing, why do you think that is? Again, I'm suspecting there's a chance it comes down to a training approach, or maybe the physios. I don't know, because
Yeah.
there's too many of them for it to be just a coincidence, really.
Is it muscle fatigue? Is it, there are some players, coach, that
Mhm.
can play their whole career and have very little, if any, injuries, and there are some players that are just wrapped with them. They just can't seem to be fit. DNA, a lot of luck. Lady luck plays a lot to do with it. But when there's so many, you're right. There's a common denominator there. Perhaps I agree. It's something that needs looking into. Are we above the average in the league? I don't know. I haven't seen those statistics, but I think if I was an owner or on a board, I would want to look into it because it is disconcerting. I tell you what, let me ask you a question about our number 10. What did you think of him? Because I saw him being muscled off. I like him. He looks good on the ball, etc. But notice yet again, this has nothing to do with skill or form. It's the fact that he's powered off the ball. And yet he's not the smallest player that's ever played the game.
Here's the thing.
I have an issue with that too.
I think given his build, I think again a lot of players will hit the deck given the incident where again those incidents you're talking about, he hit the deck or the carpet easily. For me, I think he was still effective. That's the least of my concern about the number 10. If anything, I think to me you could say Mason Mount, he got a rating of 8.6. As much as I'm not one of those that argue that he's a bad player, he scored a goal, but he had a bad game. He was again, he's missing. He went missing probably after the goal.
I would give him a 7, let's say.
Yeah, 7 around that number. But then the whole thing comes down to the manager not really always valuing the amount of running he does on the pitch and his technical ability and what he offers to the team.
I actually thought Gallagher was going to replace Mount. I'm serious.
Yeah, and that would have been a good decision, really.
Didn't you? Is that what you thought when you saw Gallagher?
I thought so too.
Yeah,
and then instead Gallagher replaces Zakaria, which doesn't make any sort of sense. Even though Zakaria has a rating of 6.5, I think he's still one of the. How is that
possible?
Yeah, exactly. How's that? You could say he's one of the reasons why we didn't concede.
Yeah,
he could have had 3 goals actually, given how perfectly how well he times his run into the box and all that. But go ahead.
I wouldn't put too much value into this grading system because I mean I want to see the game again, which I shall tomorrow, but I don't put much value into this grading system because that's not what I saw tonight. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have to watch it a second time and digress. I don't know. I actually not at any point for the most part did I feel that we were going to concede. That one to Solanke at the end, that pass, that was a very good pass, and I thought we could have conceded then. Other than that, in like the 90th minute, give or take, I thought at no point were we going to concede. And that's not due to us being so dominant, even though we were quite. It's to do with their lack of being clinical, I believe. So we were quite fortuitous. We didn't play an all-world team. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does really. We won against our bogey team. I think that's important to.
It's small steps, coach. But but Bobby, I don't know. I'm not sure. I quite agree with my Lord Bobby because I didn't quite see the game in that regard. But I understand.
In what regard, to be specific?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I I beg your pardon, gentlemen. Sorry. Maybe I need to look at the games, looking at it from a different angle. I've said this a million times. I think managers / coaches are given way too much credit when we win and way too much blame when we lose. But we won today, and he's still taking stick.
Bobby actually wasn't blaming Potter. Bobby was arguing against what I said, that it wasn't down to the players. So his response was like it was down to the players, really.
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. Here's the deal. I thought I didn't think Zakaria should have come off. I mean, unless there's an issue that we don't know about, like a knock or something, or he's told him you're going to play X amount of minutes and I'm going to take you off, then okay, that's different. Because if Zakaria said, "Oh, I can only give you 70 minutes, take me off," then that's fine. But other than anything that's prearranged or a knock, I don't see why he should have been taken off. I mean, that's my opinion. I just thought we lacked being clinical, and you must admit we had some dodgy calls yet again. You know, we should have put this game to bed in the first half. It's plain and simple. This should have never been that close. It should have been 4-0. They had one.
Even Zakaria could have scored 3 goals. Really, go ahead, Bobby.
That's part of my point, Roger. You know, certainly in the second half, it simply wasn't good enough. It wasn't the performance of a top 4 side.
Sure.
It's so much lack of quality. Zakaria goes off and the midfield collapses. Pulisic goes off and the attack collapses.
Reece,
I don't know
Reece
where.
going off.
Well, Reece and the whole flipping team, get shaky. No longer has that impetus.
And so, how long has it been since Reece has played?
Well, there you go. It shows how important he is to the team.
Exactly. And without him and Kante, we're a completely different. Bless you, sir. We're a completely different team.
Absolutely, and the whole thing. Mount is not really good enough. I dare to say that now. I think he's patchy. I think it's patchy, and I think it's time we gave him some real competition. The old Chelsea would fill that place with top players, and if you don't make the grade, you're gone. I'm all for. I was a bit hesitant about getting João Felix. I'm like, do you know what? Get him. We need to start to get these players and start to see who can perform. Get João Felix. Get Benoit. Get Benoit as well as bring back Colwell. We lack quality depth. The midfield. If we can get Rice, if we can get Alvarez, I don't know. There's this new guy from Gladbach. I hear Chris Lavelle likes. We've got to have that aggression in quality. I think part of our problem is quality. I am a little bit concerned about Graham Potter. Even with the quality, I'm not sure what he was doing in the second half. It seemed we were just playing a rear guard. You're a top team and you're relying on your back 4, back 5 to make a game of it. It's not good enough.
But you see this with Liverpool also. I've seen this with Liverpool quite frequently. I mean, and they are a top team, and I've seen them do this also. So it's not, listen. This isn't the game that I was hoping for. Second half, especially. First half, I thought we absolutely dominated. But you have to say, I don't mean to keep on beating this drum, but we need goals from our defensive line also. Historically, we've always relied on them to put the ball.
Yeah, but let the attackers start scoring enough for us.
No,
let
no,
alone...
sure.
Yeah, but I
checkmate,
get your point.
concede
Go
that.
ahead.
And we haven't had that. When's the last time, like in the last 12 months, how many goals have come aerially from our defense? Like our centre backs, how many? In the air
Yeah,
from
I've got to
Bournemouth?
say again, not too many really.
No,
Yeah, that has reduced.
And historically, in the last 20 years, when we've been winning a lot of silverware, they have invariably scored quite often compared to
I think
most
the
other
last
teams.
time was
We've
when again
dominated.
it was Ben Chilwell and the Richards fighting on Arsenal in this. I think they all had again. Richards had about 4 goals. Ben Chilwell had like 3.
No,
They
I'm
was
talking about
scoring.
centre back,
Yeah.
sir. I'm
Oh,
talking about
no, it
aerially.
hasn't happened for a while. I think
Yeah.
Koulibaly is the person that has just one.
I think it was
Oh.
1906, wasn't it? Come
But I
on.
get it. Let me catch up with the chat. I really want us to look at the performance of Kai Havertz today. I think he was brilliant. We won
ditto.
against our bogey team. That's important too. I was concerned it was going to be a difficult game for us. 2-0 is very dangerous. And the truth remains again. It was a very physical game, and it seemed as if we weren't able to deal with it. Yeah, that shows again. We have a squad that has always struggled to play against a physical side. Zakaria protected our defense quite well, and also he progressed the ball very well. And I can assure you, he has again a lot of vertical passes. Really, I'm not sure why his rating is 6.5. Probably because of how the amount of times he was dispossessed. Today we won again. That's the most important thing. I agree, and I'm seeing how quickly you can switch it from being negative to positive. No worries, Roger. It happens. I've been doing that myself. Potter says we feel like we made step forward tonight, and yeah. God save us. Yeah, exactly. Again, that's Potter for you. Potter doesn't sound like the kind of manager that will come out any day and admit we played poorly.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
The truth remains.
Tuchel would have.
Yeah, even during the first half, when you can argue we dominated, you can still see there was a disjointed our defense was very, very disjointed. There weren't good coordination between them or proper understanding, which I attribute to Rudiger coming to the right and Silva being on the left, which was done on purpose for us to be able to transition easily to a back 3 when we're attacking. But yet it was problematic, really, if we're being honest. Let's look at Kai's numbers. I think he was brilliant today. He played 90 minutes, and I would have been furious had he been taken off, really, because he deserved to finish the game. Mason Mount, as much as I don't think he's a bad player, shouldn't have finished this game, really. If anything, it would have been a like-for-like change, him coming off, and Conor Gallagher coming in to, more energy, more running. Kai played 90 minutes, a rating of 8.6. The man of the match for me. Goals 1, assist 1, total shots of 3. He could have at least scored 2 goals. Accurate passes 21 out of 27. That's not bad. Chances created 2. And that's one thing people don't give him credit for. I think it depends on where he's deployed. He's actually a good passer of the ball in terms of, again, he has good vision. And
did you see the pass he made to Sterling in the first or second minute in the second half? It was
I saw that.
Beautifully weighted. It was gorgeous. I'm like, wow, he's on form today. He really was.
Yeah. And unfortunately, but most people don't give him credit for, again, him being a creator. Expected goals 0.82, goals on target 0.88. Expected assist 0.06. Forget about the fantasy points. Shot accuracy 1 out of 3. That's really poor. But again, I take other aspect of his game today where he did very well. Big chances. Yeah. I remember that one missed 1. Touches 42. Passes into the final third 3. I think that should be higher actually, given how close he played. There, accurate long balls 1 out of 1. 100% offsides 2. Okay. Let's see anything else.
That offside actually irked me. He shouldn't have been offside on that one. The last one.
Yeah. So it was a poor officiating overall. Yeah.
I'll
be
honest with you. The other thing is, if you notice, his knock-ons today in the air were great. He won virtually every aerial battle for the knock-ons.
Mhm.
So I liked what he was doing in that regard too.
Yeah, a brilliant performance for Kai overall.
And he didn't
Ariel
get man of
Doos
the
won.
match.
Yeah,
by
man,
the
you're
way.
correct. Look at it here. Ariel Doos won 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, it was
excellent.
noticeable. Coach, you know who got man of the match today from
Who?
Prime Video? So Prime were the broadcasters in England, one of them.
Uh-huh.
And you know who got man of the match? Sterling.
Really?
I kid you not. I was like, really? I'm like, oh, good Lord, just shoot me now.
That's seriously unbelievable.
I was
Kai
like-
deserves man of the match, really.
Yeah, even if Kai hadn't scored, let's say he didn't score today, and you take his goal away, he was still, I think, our best player. And I know you're going to say I'm biased, but I thought our goalkeeper was exemplary.
No,
in
he
his
was. He was brilliant. Given how much
Yes.
time the ball went to him, and Bournemouth were pressuring him, trying to get him to make
and some of
mistakes.
the passes in the second half were atrocious to him.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know?
Even in the first half, some hospital. We call it hospital passes in Nigeria. Where,
Hospital
yeah,
passes.
because it's either you try to control it to do something that you get your leg broken out of there, or
Yeah.
you clear it out again. But he handled it very well, really. Again, I hope United lose. I hope so that we get a chance to get into the back four. Porter says again, yeah, I read that one, and that's concerning to me. His press conferences again, he never tried to say we played badly or that. Kai goal and assist, that was brilliant to see. So again, so do I congratulate to your team beating one of one of the team favorite for relegation. Let's look at Raheem Sterling's numbers. How did he get again 8.1? Really, I don't believe that. He
I
needs
don't
quite
get
again. He gave away the ball today too. Really.
He was
again,
muscled off the ball a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. He played 88 minutes, 1 assist, total shots 1, accurate passes 33 out of 36. Again, you can say most of them are safer option passes. Chances created 3. Anything serious here? I want to forget about fantasy points. Shot accuracy 1 out of 1. Touches 52. Successful dribbles. Wow, that's a high number today. 2 out of 3. Am I wrong? I thought I saw him give away the ball on occasions. Passes into the final third. That's again, he's there already. Maybe it depends where he passed the ball from.
Yeah.
Accurate long balls, 1. Okay. To me, again, he did fairly well, but I don't think he should have won
Man
man of the match
Give me a
over.
break.
Yeah, he should have win one of the match over Kai Havertz. Let's look at again Mount and Bobby. If you want to come in anytime, feel free. 19 minutes, 1 goal, total shots 2. Accurate passes 36 out of 43, 84. That's not bad. Chances created 3. That's not bad either. Expected goals, 0.10. Expected goals on target for 0.52. That's again, forget about the fantasy points. Shot accuracy 2 out of 2. Touches 62. Successful dribbles 1 out of 2. 50%, not bad. Passes into the final third 3. Accurate crosses 0 out of 3. Accurate long balls 4 out of 6, 67%. Not a poor performance for him, really. Defense tackles 1, 2 out of 3. Sorry?
I didn't think so. I didn't think it was a poor second half performance, but it wasn't. He was average in the second half. But yeah, Bobby's right.
Shouldn't have finished the game. As much as he didn't have a bad game, he shouldn't have finished the game.
I agree. I actually thought Gallagher was coming on for him, and I thought, Aubameyang, I wasn't sure who he was coming on for, to be honest.
Mhm.
I was just hoping it wasn't Kai. I thought, I don't know. I thought it could have been on number 10, Pulisic, but I wasn't sure. But I was shocked when Zakaria came on. I was like, wow, which game am I watching?
Yeah. Again, he shouldn't have come off. Probably Ian Potter wasn't paying attention. I wanted to look at Jorginho's numbers. I think usually his performance does go under the radar. As much as I saw him, there are occasions again. I thought
he hustled though, Coach. I'm not.
Yeah,
his
he
biggest
hustled
fan,
quite well,
and he hustled well today. I got to admit that.
Yeah. Let me see how many balls he got into the final third. He played 90 minutes, goals 0. Okay, forget about that one. Chances created 2 chances. Touches 76. Passes into the final third 9. He's always had high numbers there. Accurate long balls 3 out of 4.
That is high.
Yeah. Interceptions 1, recovers 15. Wow. Okay, dribble pass
Wow.
1 time. Yeah, again. So it was a good game overall for him.
Yeah,
So
wow, the numbers back it up, coach. I
yeah,
didn't think his numbers were that good. Wow,
yeah, I didn't think so either.
But
Yeah,
I
so
saw
a
him
good,
hustling. I noticed, coach. He was. If you look at him, he's not exactly a 100-meter sprinter at Olympics, right? But
yeah.
if you notice his style of trying to sprint, bless him, it looks like he's in slow motion. But you notice though, he was really hustling, bless him. And
It
I'm
was.
like, that's all I want for my team, for my players, is give it everything. And he looked like he was giving more than everything. I was really pleased with him. His
It did really,
effort-wise.
and I still, but I still have to say, disappointed in this rating here from Fortmore, 6.5 for Zachary. No, I think
No,
he saved us on several occasions. Really, if we're being
yes.
honest.
I'm going to watch the game again, and I just don't understand that rating at all, coach. It's not even close.
I don't really. Yeah, again, he should be one of the highest rated players there, given that we didn't concede how well he did. Another man I want us to look at,
Yes.
Kukurea, really. Let's see how well he did. I think he did quite well. Played 90 minutes. Accurate passes, 67 out of 75, 87%. Not bad. Again, that's near excellent, really. Chances created 1. Expected assist 0.18. Okay, touches 89. Passes into the final top 5 from deep. Again, that's a high.
Yeah.
Accurate crosses 1 out of 1. Accurate long balls 3 out of 8. That's poor, really. Tackles 1 out of 4. That's poor too.
Wow.
Last man tackle 1 time. Clearances 3. Headed clearance 1. Recoveries 10. That's a high. So that's important too.
I thought he played well.
Yeah, he played well. Yeah, again, ground duels 1, 4 out of 5. That's excellent.
Yeah.
Aerial duels 1, and out of 2. Not bad, really. Overall, I think he did very well. But that 8.0 for me is surprising. I thought it'd be a little less. Thiago Silva, let's see, really. It was a shaky performance. Again, he had some passes across the goalpost that I didn't like. No, which is, again, it is the correct thing to do, but not when the opposition player is close to you. One of them, again, we nearly conceded from it. And all this, again, my heart flew out of my body, really, if I'm being honest. Accurate passes 89. He usually have good numbers in terms of accurate passes. I'm going to go down to defensive aspect. Attack passes into the final third, not a high today. Tackles 1 out of 1. Clearances 6. Headed clearances 4. Interceptions 1. Recoveries 5. I think overall, duels 1 out of 3. That's poor, really. Aerial duels 1 out of 2, 50%. No, that's good. But let's look at Koulibaly. I bet we'll get more passes into the final third from him because he did well, and he usually ventures forward more than Thiago Silva does. Accurate passes 53 out of 58, 91. I think he's a good passer of the ball. We all know that. I'm going to keep. Sorry?
With both feet.
Yeah, with both feet. Yeah, so that's excellent actually. So he should have had a goal. That header touches 70, successful dribble 0 out of 1. Passes into the final third. Wow, that is the first time I'm seeing him have a low number here. Accurate long balls. Go ahead.
I didn't expect that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't either. Tackles 1 out of 2. Clearances 4. Headed clearances 3. Interceptions 1. Recoveries 3. Ground duels 1, 3 out of 5. Not bad. Aerial duels 1 out of 4. That's a poor, really.
Aerial duels? I'm sorry, coach. Aerial duels was 1 out of 4.
Yeah, so that's poor, really.
Yeah, no, and I'll be honest with you. This is I like him. I'm a big fan of Koulibaly. When we got him, I couldn't believe it. I never thought he would be working at Stamford Bridge. I'm so pleased he is, but he's just not clinical going the other way, attacking and defensively, aerially.
Do we have enough sample size to argue that at this point?
No, this is true. That's a very good point, coach. I can see that. It's what he's played, I don't know, a dozen or so games, give or take. You're right. It's not a good sampling size. True. Plus it's a World Cup, etc. Thus far though, I was expecting him to be more dominant aerially. That's what I was expecting. Not to do with this footwork or anything like that. I just thought, especially with you know, with Silva, I thought we're going to be untouchable aerially. It's like we're not going to concede anything from corners. And I mean, yes, Silva has dominated in the air usually. I feel very safe in that regard for the most part on the average teams. But going forward, it's showing. It's so obvious that we are not scoring. We're not putting the games to bed, and it's you know, it's like you're right though. The attacking players need to score also, but then one could say that position has saved us historically in the last 20 years. And that's my
Yeah.
point. Like, I think it really needs to be reinforced that, you know, I know they're paid to defend first and foremost, but they're also there to score aerially, especially. You know, don't get me wrong. I really value both our.
No, I'm with you. Yeah.
But they're long in the tooth also, and that's worrisome. You know, so I just hope, from what I've been seeing online, that we perhaps get some reinforcements in this window, because we're 1 or 2 injuries away from being very thin.
We have thin already, and if we
But
have
you
to,
know,
again,
you know
if
what I'm
we really
saying.
want to make it into top 4, we need to reinforce the team in the midfield area in the general transfer window. Go ahead.
Definitely, Coach.
Mhm.
But Bobby, are you there, sir? I just want to know from Bobby.
It's probably at work,
No,
and he knows he
I'm
can
here.
come.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry. Can I ask you what do you think of our back line, defensively, in aerially, and going forward?
The whole team needs an overhaul, doesn't it? I mean, I thought Thiago Silva was very poor today.
Yeah,
Um,
aerially
I
though he
really
did
did.
well. If you notice though, he was quite solid when it came to clearances aerially though. Again,
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad performance as such.
sure.
It's just that, you know, it was an overconfident, over sloppy performance. We do need defenders. We need definitely that left back that we're looking for, somebody who's natural there. And if we can get Colwell back, great. We need midfielders because the collapse of the midfield was absolutely unacceptable. And we
Yeah.
need attackers. It's just clear, you know. So all, all these fans that say, "Oh, why are we getting this person? What's that mean about this person?" Nonsense. You know, we need to get these people in quality. I'm sad that Gakpo has now gone to Liverpool.
Yeah.
You know, that's the sort of signing I'm hoping we get, because Aubameyang's dreadful. You know, I must say, Kai Havertz, you're right. He was the only attacker out there. He was coming into the
Actually,
midfield.
when Reese and Sterling looked really good. They had a connection there. They were running the show on
The
the right hand
interplay was
side.
good.
Was
Go
You
ahead,
know
very,
what?
Bobby.
Yes
very
and
good.
no. I don't like Sterling. I don't like him because I don't think he's solid enough. I don't think he's Chelsea quality. I don't like the
Ditto.
rate at which, you know, at which he misplaces passes. He gets, you know, he loses the ball, and the way he misses chances. You know,
Yeah, he's not
Gallagher
clinical.
today, he's not. You know, Gallagher today really disappointed me. You know, especially that chance he had when all he needed to do was hit it first time. You know,
Yeah,
all these sort of mediocre type players, we need to challenge them, and if they're not good enough, let them go. You know, if Mount and Gallagher can't stand the competition that they will get from someone like João Felix, that
sure.
says it all, because that's what they need. You know, I
Bobby,
wasn't happy with Mount today, despite his goal. I thought his
sure.
his
No, I get it.
contribution wasn't good enough.
But Bobby, coach will tell you, I am not a big fan of Sterling. I
No,
think he makes a very intelligent runs. However, I mean, and that sounds, well, anyone can do that. Well, no, actually, very few players do make intelligent runs to the near and far post, and he
yeah,
has done
but
that thanks to Pep. But today, and you know, and I agree with you, he has consistently been inept in so many facets. But I thought today, especially the first half, he looked on it. He was impressive. You know, that cross was sublime. You know.
yeah, but you know,
Also, I thought Pulisic played quite well for the most part. I thought he looked
yeah.
refreshed. Um,
Pulisic at least gives us some impetus in the forward line.
yes.
you know, and the ability to finish. I mean, had Pulisic got that chance Gallagher had,
Sure.
at least he would have tested the keeper.
Well, honestly, his goal should have stood anyway. But yeah, I
Yeah.
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, that was farcical. And giving away that free kick at the end, I thought, really, that was soft. I thought that was a joke. I mean, maybe I'm looking through rose-colored glasses, but I thought that was pathetic, Call.
That was a dive, if ever I saw one.
And
The
yet,
guy left the ball.
and yet you don't give us a PK for someone going at speed and pulling them back. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
It just didn't
he
make
left
sense.
the
Go
ball
ahead,
and
Bobby.
he left the ball and just took a
let you
dive
drop.
in Koulibaly's direction and was given a free kick. I mean, these are the things that destroy the Premier League for me. You know, you get fed up with it, game in, game out. This bias against Chelsea, and it is a bias because it wouldn't have been
Yeah.
given the other way.
Do you think he got a snorkeling set for Christmas? Because he did dive.
Well, if he didn't get the snorkeling set, at least he would have at least got the flippers and get the actual snorkel, you know, the next year.
Touche.
It was
Love
awful,
it.
awful.
Yeah, it was poor, wasn't it?
So, Bobby, any positives for you?
Kai Havertz, definitely a positive. I thought Pulisic was a positive. You know, I thought he was going to go
Even
off injured.
Cucurella, go ahead.
Cucurella, of course. Reece James, we know what to expect. He makes the game. He makes the game, and I hope whatever's happened is not too serious at all. I would like to believe it isn't. I thought Kepa did well, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the ball at his feet, the pressure he was being put under by Thiago Silva, who annoyed me today. I thought all that, you know, silky stuff is not necessary. You played in the Premier League. You're wise enough to know that it's not the way. And yes, okay, if there's no ball on for you to pass forward, then you hit it. Route one, over the top. We had enough runners to run after it. So, yeah, I mean, Koulibaly was not noticeable, and that means he had a good game, a steady game. That's it, really. I mean, we won, so it's not the end of the world, but it's just the way and manner in which we won over a team that we should be vastly superior to. I just think it's distressing, to say the
Yeah, it's
least,
very.
because
So had Mourinho coached this way, like he used to shut down shop off the 1-0, what would we be saying?
well, the thing is,
even
the way
at that, the opposition we outplay us that much. But go ahead, Bobby.
No, that's the thing. You know, the way Mourinho will shut up shop, you know, at least you see someone like Mikel dominating the midfield.
Oh,
The
gotcha.
opposition wouldn't
Yeah.
have that opportunity to outplay us. You know, they may get the ball only so far and they lose it,
Obi
and we start
Mikel.
messing around with it. That's who we need, someone like that, you know. And when we had him, we didn't appreciate it as such until he was gone, you know. And can you imagine the time we had him? We had people like Ballack in midfield. We had Lampard as well.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
it was amazing stuff we had, and you know,
World
sometimes you
class.
can have too good of a thing. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're nowhere
And
near
that's-
that now.
And gentlemen, I just want to say one other thing. Listen, we are a completely different team without Kante, and ditto for Reece. You take those two players out of the lineup, and we're not the same team. I don't care who we play. And you know, I could be on the touchline and have those two, and I'd be like, my daughter could do it. No disrespect, Victoria, but doesn't know anything about football, and I'm being obviously facetious. You know, these are two world-class players that we sorely miss.
Yeah, it is indeed. We can get in top players, but you need a top coach to get the best out of them. And that's where the big question mark lies. Is Potter good enough to manage them? I guess we will have to wait. Yeah, again,
Objection, Your Honor.
Yeah, your client comes into question. I think that's the aspect. We have to wait, really. Again, to me, I think what he's capable of doing for us is get us to start playing as a unit. Above that, I'm not sure. He has to show this is really what I'm capable of doing. But because he doesn't have that pedigree to say, okay, we're going to win trophies under him until proven otherwise by him. And again, I believe he can, but I want to see it. But I doubt it's going to happen. answer to that question is yeah. Again, I get it. It's Sweat and Bobby says Liam Lane. We controlled the 1-0. Yep. Again, on the fight again, Roger, coming back to you. Any positives so we can call it a day? For you?
Yeah, no, I have to agree with Bobby, 100%. Those two players were good. I thought, I can't believe I'm going to say this. J5 I thought was very good, and I thought Sterling for large stretches of the game also played well. I'm so pleased. Kepa, he just ran that show. If you notice that there was early in the second half, they were trying to press, and there was two of them about 10 yards away from the keeper. They didn't even bother pressing him because they knew he's basically an outfielder, and they didn't rush him at all in that regard. He was just so solid and comfortable back there, both distribution wise and especially even for that, was it across from a corner, whatever, he came out and punched the ball away. He ran the show defensively. I was really happy for him. It was a solid performance. What was his grade, Coach? 2?
Who?
What was his grade?
Who exactly?
Kepa.
No, I think his point, they gave him again a deserved point, 7.3. I think he did well.
Okay, yeah, that's respectable. I mean,
yeah, I don't need to even see the rating
and also
to say how well
Sakaria.
Kepa did.
Yeah, I think Sakaria also was. I mean, forget that grade. I mean, he was a pleasant surprise. I was a bit skeptical how he would play today. I was like iffy, and yeah, he was solid. There are some quite. I understand we have to consider the opposition because we're not exactly playing, Real Madrid, so to speak. But we had some solid performances individually speaking. There's a big negative though, and that is Reece. I mean, I just hope it's nothing serious, but I don't know.
Yeah, to me again, and overall, again, a poor performance, no matter how we see it. And surprisingly, I'm seeing some people saying the real Chelsea are back. What real Chelsea in what game? It was an awful performance, really. We were lucky that these guys weren't they weren't clinical, really, because they got a few chances and it was just 2 goals. Had they scored one in the 70th, 60th minute, again, given how well they played in the second half, there's no telling what the outcome of the game would have been. Roger, I want to thank you so much again. I will keep praying for you. I know even after the passing of your mom, you got sick yourself. Again, I hope you recover very well. I thank you for finding the time to join in the show. Same to you, Bobby. And to my brother, Liam Lynn, in the chat, he says, overruled, Roger. He wouldn't allow you to speak. He wouldn't allow you to speak. Yeah. Thank you so much to Liam Lynn. That advice, I think that's what we'll be doing. We'll keep Chelsea games, the watch along on Chelsea perspective, but other games we can move to soccer perspective, which is also growing faster and faster than what I witnessed when Chelsea perspective haven't reached 1,000. So again, I'm optimistic as to where everything is going. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Liam Lane. Thank you, Philip Bidwell. Thank you, Kim So, and everyone else that found a time to join the show. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you. God bless us all. See us tomorrow when we will review. When we will review this match. I hope again. I hope to see you guys then during the Blue Morning Show. God bless us all, and bye.
Bye bye.